How's it going, my sinners? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to yet another Higurashi, When They Cry. We are still in Arc 6, titled Tsumihoroboshi, and if you have not caught up with the previous videos, the link to that playlist is in the description down below, so go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and continue from where we last left off, which, if you don't remember last video, we had a choice. I picked one, wasn't sure if it was the correct one, but we will find out if it was with this here. So let's go ahead and load it up. Loud as ever.
Kuma-chan! 遅れて申し訳ない。状況は
ご苦労様っす。本日午後1時頃、Hinamizawa営林署内のHinamizawa分校区画にて教室占拠が発生しました。当時教室にいた生徒25名全員が拘束されている模様。犯人側の第一要求は営林署敷地内への一切の立ち入りの禁止と当保へのホットラインの確保です。
ってことは初めから警察と交渉する気ってことですか。どういうつもりだ。
あと犯人は交渉人に大石さんを指名してます。犯人は竜宮玲奈。
竜宮さんがわかりました。いいですよ。こんなとことんお付き合いさせてもらいましょう。
Oshi gave a crooked smile.
竜宮玲奈以外に犯人がいるか不明です。カーテンが閉められているので状況も一切確認できていません。
通報者に占拠時の様子は聞いてませんか。
いえ、竜宮玲奈からの直接の犯行声明でした。よって内部の状況は一切不明。
Are they unaware that she's the one taking the hostages? What the fuck?
犯人は犯行直前に竜宮玲奈の電話呼び出しを受け、遠方に呼び出された間の犯行でした。
計画的ですね。営林署側の人間は人質には
Oh, okay, never mind. I misunderstood the last. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
今日は営林署職員は不在でした。よって生徒25名のみ。生徒数は担任が出席簿で確認した人数です。
それプラス犯人ってわけか。竜宮玲奈以外に犯人らしき人影は。
いえ、何度かカーテンから覗く人影がありましたが、いずれも竜宮玲奈本人でした。ですが規模他を考えて、おそらく最低でももう一人二人はいると予想されます。
Nope.
いや、単独犯かもしれませんよ。
Ryugu was a true believer in Miyotaka-no scrapbooks. According to those scrapbooks, the entire village was Ryugu's enemy. She didn't have anyone she can trust. However, Oshi had also believed in Miyotaka-no's delusion. It was possible that someone who was influenced by in the same way was following Ryugu.
おいさん、校長と担任です。
ああ、どうもどうも、千恵先生。大丈夫ですか。
Oshi ran up to Chei-sensei, who was crying with a handkerchief held up to her face.
レナちゃんはとても真面目ないい子なんです。こんなことをするなんて何かの間違いに決まっています。
マニュアル通りなら最近の竜宮さんの状況についてお聞きするところなんですがね。多分竜宮さんに限っては先生より私の方が詳しいように思います。まあ気を落とされずになんとか穏便に解決しますからご安心を。
Jay-sensei was huddled over, and Oishi didn't think he could say anything else to her. On the contrary, the principal, goddammit, sorry about that, was staying strong, trying to figure out how to take care of the situation.
大石殿、よろしくお頼みしますぞ。もしできるなら、人質の交換を申し出たい。ぜひ私と子供たちを交換していただきたい。
That's no. I don't think that's gonna work.
校長先生、それは私がやります。私が悪いんです。
先生方、どうかご自分を責められないでください。先生方には校内の状況についていろいろとお聞きしたいことがありますので、ご協力をお願いいたします。ボンジ君、図面の方で話を聞いてあげてください。
失礼します。1号車の無線に高杉課長です。
はいはい、もしもし、大石です。
大石さん、ご苦労さん。状況の大体は熊谷君に聞いたよ。犯人は未成年だそうだね。マスコミ規制の方を厳重に頼むよ。
分かってます。あと犯人側が私を交渉人に指定してきてるようですが、問題ありませんかね。
竜宮玲奈の件は先日の寄生虫の話以来よく知ってる。その流れなら犯人は君のことをまだ味方だと思ってくれているんだと思う。大石君以外には務まらない。くれぐれもよろしく頼むよ。
本当はすっごく嫌なんですがね。ちょっと今回はいろいろとお騒がせした責任を感じてますので、罪滅ぼしに一つお引き受けさせていただきます。
お石さん、車載電話に犯人です。
早速ご指名の電話が来ました。早速出ることにします。ありがとう。はい、もしもし、大石です。
大石さんですか？どうも、竜宮です。
どうも。大石です。
車載電話って電波とかが悪いんですか？たまにちょっと聞こえにくくなりますね。
私と同じでね、定年間近なんですよ、きっと。
Oishi and I exchanged friendly words. A long cord trailed through the hallway from the teacher's office. That cord extended further to the phone on the podium in the classroom.
では、本題に入りますね。まず最初に、あなたが交渉人たる資格があるか確認します。
自信ないな。お伺いします。
大石さんは私の味方ですよね。
当然じゃないですか。あなたと私で園崎家の陰謀を暴こうじゃないですか。
Oishi answered without hesitation. Was he still my ally? Or was this sly detective just saying what I wanted to hear? Either way, I only had Oishi to depend on. If I couldn't trust him, I was stuck. There would be nothing else I could do.
圭一君も一時期は私が言ってることを信じてくれなかったんだよね。でも今は信じるでしょ？
Keiichi-kun was sitting on the floor facing away from me, with his head resting in his hands.
今はもう私の仲間で味方だもんね。
ああ、そうだ。
Rinariugu asked Keiichi Maebara if he was her comrade, but I couldn't hear his voice. Was she trying to tell me that Keiichi Maebara was still alive, or that he was being forced to obey her because of the hostages?
前原さんも竜宮さんの味方なんですね。心強いことです。でもあなたも一時期前原さんを少し疑われていたじゃないですか。
うん。モデルガンの事件を聞いて、なんて人だろうって思った。でも過去の事件で今を見損なっちゃいけない。それらを踏み台にして、私たちはより良い理想の自分になれるように成長していかなくちゃならないんだから。
とてもいいことを言いますね。まさにその通りです。
だから私たちは許し合ったの。だから圭一君のことを私はもう疑わない。圭一君は仲間。
わかりました。ならばそれは私にとっても圭一君は仲間ということですね。圭一君に私がよろしくと言ってると伝えてください。
後で言っておきますね。
圭一君にも新しい仲間としてご挨拶がしたいです。受話器に出てもらうことはできますか？
The conversation stopped suddenly. That made me nervous. Did I say something wrong?
いいよ。圭一君、大石さんから電話だよ。
I heard some rattling and rustling on the other side of the phone.
もしもし、前原です。
He sounded monotone. Unable to disobey, Keiichi Maebara must have been pretending to follow Rinariugu's orders.
どうもどうも、前原さん。沖宮署の大石です。この度はお世話になります。お互い頑張りましょう。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
竜宮さんは今何をしてますか？
教室の中を歩いてますよ。
前原さん、イエスならはい、ノーなら A と相槌を打ってください。あなたは竜宮さんが何を要求しようとしているか知っていますか？
ええ。
That answer told me for sure. Keiichi Maebara wasn't Rinariugu's accomplice. There's no way Rina wouldn't tell her accomplice what she wanted after planning a hostage situation like this. How would he help someone who wouldn't even tell him what she wanted?
単刀直入にお聞きします。あなたは竜宮レナの味方？いえいえ、質問を変えます。あなたは竜宮レナに脅迫されて従っているふりをしている。
はい。
There you go. The other guys in the car listening in on our conversation raised their fists in victory!
犯人は竜宮レナの人だけ。
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't really change much. But okay, well, I guess it does confirm that she's all alone in there, so she doesn't have any allies, actual allies, you know. Anyway.
はい。
Okay. If she was the only suspect, then we could respond appropriately. Hell yeah. I guess nobody else believed in Takano's scrapbooks. If so, my being fooled was even more embarrassing. Yeah, sucks to be you, but get over it, dude. It's all in the past. Forget about it. As I thought about my next question, I heard the phone being taken away from Keiichi. Oh, well, shit. Rena came back on the line.
圭一君は味方でしょ？
ねえ、そうでした。とても頼もしいですよ。
で、今度は大石さんが話してくれる番。
Oh, okay.
前の電話で約束した園崎家関係への一斉捜査はどうですか？秘密の研究施設は発見できましたか？
I had to decide on what to say. Should I tell her we conducted raids or not? Maybe she already knew we didn't raid. Maybe she was just testing me.
今ですね、県警の暴隊と公安部で一斉捜査作戦を準備中なんです。何しろ市内全域を一斉にやりますからね。調整に多少の時間が。
遅すぎる。大石さん、私たちは今獅子骨市が置かれている緊急的危機についてよく理解し合っているんじゃなかったでしたっけ？何をのんびりとしたこと。大石さん、本当に私の話を信じてくれているんですよね。私の味方なんですよね。味方ですよね。答えてください。
もちろんですとも。ですが警察組織ってやつは簡単じゃないんです。私も最大限努力をしてるんですよ。本当です。ただですね、やはり話の規模があまりに大きすぎるもので。
大石さん、私奴らにどこかで毒を盛られました。富武さんにあの異常な死に方を強いた原始の力を持った寄生虫、あれをどこかで盛られたんです。昨日から痒くて痒くて仕方がない。もう私首をかきむしりすぎて血まみれなんです。いつ錯乱して喉をかき破ってしまうかもわからないというのに、大石さんは何をもたもたと。
I knew it. Oishi didn't realize how dire the situation was. He understood there was some kind of a conspiracy in Hinamizawa, but he didn't realize how soon their plan was going to be executed. Besides, I was already feeling itchy all over my body and was bound to soon die the same way as Tamatake-san.
申し訳ないです。これでも頑張っているんです。ただですね、みんな言うんですよ。その証拠はないのかと。
証拠があればすぐに動いてくれるんですか？
Well, duh. They can't do raids all willy-nilly. Mio-san's scrapbooks. Maybe that was what I'd need to convince the police. I was afraid someone would destroy the evidence if I handed them over to Oishi-san, so I kept them with me. But I didn't have much longer to live. I might not even make it until tomorrow morning. That's right. I might be dead before tomorrow. I would die tonight.
わかりました。ミオさんのスクラップ帳をお渡しします。それでどうか他の警察の人たちを一刻も早く説得してください。
助かります。そのスクラップ帳をぜひ。
I looked through my backpack, which was lying by my feet. Mio-san's scrapbooks were in there.
これは私たちの切り札です。大石さん、くれぐれも、いや、絶対によろしくお願いします。
わかりました。信頼してください。必ずや奴らの陰謀を暴いてみせます。
でも、まあ多分警察も組織だからそうなんだろうなとは思ってたんです。だからちょっと強引なやり方だけど、こんな形を取らせてもらったんです。大石さんは私に要求されて仕方なくやっているという言い訳ができるはず。なんとかこのチャンスを有効に生かしてください。
ありがとうございます。必ずやあなたの期待に添えるよう努力します。ではどうしましょう。私が受け取りに参りましょうか。
I knew she wouldn't let me into the classroom. She was still cautious. I could guess where Renaryugu was going to take this thing, so I tried to stay ahead of her. I handed a memo with my instructions on to a colleague.
さすがに私がこの場を離れるわけにはいかないので、代わりに圭一君に持って行かせます。
その方がいいかもしれません。やはりあなたが学校の外へ出れば、もしやということもあるかもしれませんので。
もしやって？
いえ、この騒ぎをもう園崎家も嗅ぎつけているでしょう。あなたがこういう手に打って出るとは思わなかったでしょうから、強引な手で口封じをしてくる可能性があります。
口封じ？それって
狙撃です。園崎家のヒットマンは多分あなたがこれ以上騒ぎを大きくする前に狙撃しようと企むでしょう。だからあなたは表に出ない方がいい。窓にも近づかないでください。さっきから何度か顔を出しているようですが、あれは危ない。そこを撃たれてしまいますよ。
ちょっと、周りには警察がいるんでしょ？そんなの未然に防げないんですか？
防げるなら防ぎます。ですがね、周りの視界が良すぎます。訓練を受けたものなら400メートルくらいはやすやすと狙撃するそうです。ましてや、あなたもご存知の通り、園崎家の特攻隊は軍事訓練を受け、中でも暗殺技術に関しては特に習得しています。
I'm sorry, but he's good. God damn. But maybe he's too good, because now she's even more paranoid than she was just a few seconds ago. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
奴らは侮らないでください。園崎家の陰謀を暴くには、あなたの力がまだまだ必要なんです。
Well, she's kind of moved on from a next conspiracy or something like that, right?
わかりました。
Kinda, sort of. She's all over the place, basically.
忠告をありがとうございます。どうせ明日まで持たない命でも、今終わらせるわけにはいきませんので。
そうですともそうですとも。いいですか。くれぐれも窓から顔を覗かせないでくださいよ。用心してください。
The phone conversation ended. Ryugu was going to let Keiichi Maebara deliver the scrapbooks.
さっき書いたやつ用意できてますね。
OK です。うまく渡せますかね。
狙撃されるかもしれないと脅して外を覗かせないようにしたつもりです。でもまあ見てるでしょうね。そこはうまくやります。
I roughly understood what was going on from the phone conversation.
じゃあケイチ君、
God damn it, why you have to be so close like that with your eyes like that? God damn it!
これとても大切なスクラップ帳。園崎家の陰謀と奴ら
God,
の
her
進撃の
eyes
証
are
拠
like
を
so
暴く証拠。
dead. What the fuck? It's creepy, man. Damn. I don't get creeped out by much, but damn. Just stop it, please.
大石さんに渡してきてね。
Oh, Lord.
渡したらすぐに戻ってくるんだよ。見てるからね。
Always watching.
変なことをしたら怒るからね。
Rena took out a couple of old scrapbooks from her backpack and gave them to me. Then she cast a sidelong glance at Mion.
みーちゃんにも後で話すよ。みーちゃんの家がどれほど恐ろしい陰謀を企んでいるかをね。ひょっとするともう知ってるのかもしれないけどね。
Okay.
じゃあケイチ君、行ってきて。校庭の真ん中まででいいよ。余計な立ち話とかしちゃダメ。ケイチ君は持っていくだけだから無言でいいや。おしゃべり禁止だからね。おしゃべりしたら知恵先生なら T 定規で叩くけど、私ならなんで叩いちゃおうかな。
I got a good idea what you're gonna use instead of a ruler.
わかってるよ。無言で持っていくから、そのナタを下ろせ。
I know, right?
俺はレナの仲間だろ。仲間だったら信用しろ。な。
そうだね。仲間だから信用するよ。だから 裏切らないでね。
You say you trust me, but you still say shit like that. I mean, come on. You can't have it both ways. You either trust me or you don't, bitch. Come on. Rena's eyes were telling me clearly. They were telling me she didn't trust me. Of course not. But even in this state, she also knew she shouldn't distrust her friends. Therefore, although she couldn't trust me, she was pretending to. That was why she didn't tie me up.
じゃあ行ってくる。すぐ戻るよ。
よろしくね。
I walked past my friends, who were lying down on the floor, and headed to the exit. I saw some of their faces as I passed. Some were fearful. Some were sure that I'd use the opportunity to run. And some were scared that they'd die if I did. Don't worry, guys. I won't let her even touch any of you. If Rena tries to do something, I'll stop her even if I have to risk my own life. Anyway, I'll do whatever it took to ensure that nobody died. I had to make sure Rena didn't get angry. I'd just wait for the right moment. I went down to the school entrance and changed my shoes, then unlocked the door and stepped outside. I felt the fresh air on my skin. Oh yeah, refreshing. I saw the lights on the police cars. I could feel all the policemen looking at me. As soon as I was in the schoolyard, a little voice tried to tempt me. I was free from Rena now. If I ran off to the school grounds, I'd be free. What was I thinking? If I did something like that, Rena would go crazy, and who knows what else she'd do. Go hack and check and knock the little children. You shouldn't do that, nope. The important thing here wasn't my safety. It was to make sure that Rena didn't kill anyone. Exactamundo. I saw a big man coming towards me from the school gate. That was probably Oishi-san.
Maebara Keiichiさんですね。
Hello, big boy.
どうもどうも。沖宮市の大石です。クラちゃんと呼んでくださっても。
すみません。レナから何も喋らずにこれを渡せって言われてます。だから無言でこれを受け取ってください。
わかりました。それが問題のスクラップ帳ですね。お預かりします。
I tried to hand the scrapbooks to Oishi-san, but he stepped aside a little. Eh? Confused as to what he was doing, I changed my position and handed them to him again. He took them that time. And at that point, Oishi put something that was under his jacket into my pocket.
大丈夫です。校舎はあなたの背中ですから、竜宮さんが窓から見てたとしても、今のやりとりは見えていません。
何なんですかこれは。
I couldn't look into my pocket because I didn't want Rena to suspect anything. But whatever it was pretty heavy for its size.
あなたへのメモもあります。教室へ戻る途中で竜宮さんに見つからないようにこっそり読んでください。では、そのまま戻って。これ以上は不審がられます。
I just followed his directions. I was worried Rena had begun to suspect something. When I looked at the classroom, the curtains were closed. But that didn't mean she wasn't peeking out through the crack. I went back to the entrance and locked the door. If Rena checked and found the door unlocked, it could cause more trouble. Rena was in the classroom. There was no way she'd come down this way. She was alone. If she left the classroom, everyone would get up and run. They couldn't run because Rena was there, but they were all waiting for their chance. The entrance, then, was Rena's blind spot. As I changed my shoes, I quickly removed what Oshi-san had put into my pocket. There was a radio with an earpiece, and something else that looked like a short police baton. There was also a folded piece of paper. I opened the piece of paper and saw a note written in small print. Dear Maebara-kun, please hide the bug in your pocket. It picks up even a low voice, so you can use it to get in touch with me. By using the earphone, you can hear me in return. There is also a spray for self-protection. It sprays as far as 1 meter. Make sure you aim for the face. This must be the spray. I guess it's safe to, well, try it here. I held down the button, and gas sprayed out from the nozzle. Compared to Rena's hatchet, this required some caution, but it was small enough to fit inside my hand. It was reassuring that I could hide it so easily. In other words, it was now possible for me to stop Rena. As I realized all my classmates' fates rested on my shoulders, I felt sweat form on my face. The memo continued. The spray is just for self-defensive purposes. Pepper spray only impairs eyesight, and while it makes your enemy powerless due to extreme pain and coughing for at least 30 minutes, it's not powerful enough to render them unconscious. Therefore, please don't forget there is a possibility that your enemy may fight back desperately in panic. The spray is your last resort. Please don't depend on it, but if you need it to, make sure to use it. Oishi. Was he telling me to use it or not? He's saying use it when there's a last resort. Hello? Like if she plans on striking a hostage, you fucking pull that fucking thing out and start spraying at her eyes, bitch. And of course, immediately after that, like, aim to try and get her hatchet out of her hands, you know? Anyway. It was probably one of those grown-up issues. If the cops entrusted me solely with the fate of the hostages and I failed, they'd be held liable, not reliable, what the fuck. So while he gave me a weapon, he made me consider its use. Duh. I hid the bug in the spray in my pockets and went back to the classroom. I felt a little dizzy, maybe because I was nervous. I was simply following Rena's orders, because I had no other choice. That was why I wasn't scared. But things were different from before. I had a weapon. I was in far better position. But my heart was pounding. Humans are so strange. Shit. What am I going to do? What should I do, Keiichi Maebara? Did I want to fight with Rena? The memo said the spray only reaches as far as 1 meter. Yeah, you're gonna have to be pretty close. 1 meter. That was basically a hand-to-hand battle. Duh. That meant I only had one opportunity. I didn't have a second chance. No, you don't. The memo also said I need to aim for her face. Take it, bitch. That wasn't going to be easy. Shit. Besides, Rena was cautious. How could I stand directly in front of her within 1 meter? But that's what I'd have to do if I was to have any chance of winning. Rena would do anything to reach her goal. She wouldn't even hesitate to kill. Just like how I didn't. Of course, things were already extremely serious. An apology definitely wouldn't be enough. But at least there hadn't been any casualties. The more time passed, the more irritated Rena would get. She might demand something again, and she might kill someone that time to show how serious she was. Bad things had already taken place, but a tragedy hadn't occurred yet. But it was almost here. It wasn't very far at all. When I closed my eyes, I could easily picture Rena killing one classmate after another. After I killed Rena and Mion, my room was covered in blood. If she killed the 20 people, the classroom would be a pool of it. If that happened, Rena would... She still wouldn't realize she was being delusional. She would rip out her own throat and die. That would be too big a cross for her to carry, and one day she would remember and be saddened. She didn't need to go through that. I didn't want Rena to go through what I had to go through. Shit. I felt dizzy. This was a very long hallway. I didn't know the classroom was so far. With each step I took, my determination to fight Rena became stronger. Rena would be shocked to realize I betrayed her. But if she couldn't wake up from that nightmare on her own, someone else would have to wake her up. And that would be me, bitch. Hiya! And her friends needed to be the ones to do that.
おかえり、ケイチくん。
Hi.
大石さん、何か言ってた？
Yeah, he said you're a bitch. What the fuck? I'm a child.
なんだ？
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. As soon as I stepped into the classroom, I smelled something. Gasoline. Everyone had moved to one corner of the classroom. The smell reminded me of a gas station. Yep. Was it gasoline? I saw a red gasoline container by Rena's feet. The cap was open. It was seemingly sturdy and made of metal. It said gasoline on the side, written in felt marker. She must have spread it across the entire classroom. The smell was almost giving me a headache. No, it wasn't just in the classroom. The classmates were soaked in gasoline too. Oh, fuck. How could she? I see. This was just like a hijacker holding a bomb. If the police were to rush in, she would burn the hostages. I didn't know where she got it, but she had a lighter in her left hand.
レナ、これはどういう真似だよ。
もちろんやらないよ。万が一の時の保険なの。私だって大好きなみんなのバーベキューなんて見たくない。
I don't know, but the way you're looking, it kind of looks like you do want to barbecue everyone.
だから冗談で済んでほしいって思ってる。
Rena showed off the lighter. Obviously, she was trying to threaten me. I've heard about people committing suicide by setting themselves on fire. They pour gasoline on themselves and light it ablaze. You might think that it was extinguished right away. It wouldn't be that bad. But human skin is supposedly very delicate, and they say that even if 30% of a person's skin gets burned, it's enough to be fatal. If it was your entire body, it would result in death for sure. I had been put in a disadvantageous position. My weapon might take Rena's sight, but I couldn't stop her from using the lighter. Yeah, true. This is different now. Instead of a hatchet, there's a lighter, which, I mean, there's gasoline all over the floor and on the people, and it's a whole different situation. You can't do it now. No! Damn it. She'd probably use it the moment she's attacked. Duh. I didn't know if she realized it, but the kind of lighter she had would keep burning until the lid was closed. Therefore, all she'd have to do to light it and drop it onto the floor. In other words, Sorry, guys. In other words, my spray can wouldn't make Rena powerless at all. The last resort Oishi-san gave me had already lost all its power. Yeah, which sucks.
保険なんて大丈夫だろ。大石さんはスクラップ帳があればきっと警察を納得させられる。そうなればあとは一斉捜査で奴らの陰謀が暴ける。そうなんだろ。
あのスクラップ帳だけで本当に動いてくれるかな。お役所ってのはお尻の重いところだそうだからね。
Rena was thinking that if she didn't see any progress with the scrapbooks, she'd pressure the police by letting them know about the gasoline.
とりあえずは大石さんを信じよう。あとは家宝を待つだけだろ。
そうだね。じゃあさっきの話の続きをするかな。それでね、その寄生虫は長い時間を経るうちに徐々に無害になっていったの。
Ah, she was telling a story. Fantastic.
でもそれでは面白くない人たちがいた。それがHinamizawa御三家なの。だから彼らは。
Rena was simply telling everyone what she heard from Takano-san. I started mumbling so I could let Oshi-san know what was going on.
すごい匂いだよな。ガソリンをポリタンク丸々ぶちまけるとすごいもんだ。
I was pretending to mumble to myself, so I could only say it very quietly. I wished I could say it louder, but that was probably impossible. I wasn't sure if Oshi-san could hear me. I thought of an idea to find out whether or not they could hear me.
車のクラクション聞きたいな。
Oh god. No, don't start doing this. No, it's gonna be suspicious, man.
クマちゃん、クラクション一発。
Kumagai honked the horn once quickly.
ガソリンとは参ったっすね。
Yeah.
これでさっきからなんとなく感じてた匂いの正体が分かりました。
Wait, what the fuck? I can smell it? What the hell?
多分この後の要求を押し通すための切り札にするつもりでしょうね。
クマちゃん、普通の若い子がポリタンクって言い方をしたら18リットル入りのあれですよね。
さあ、多分。
小宮山君、営林署の人まだ返してないですよね。ちょっと呼んでもらえます？なるほどね。警交官にはちゃんとガソリンと明記してあると。灯油のポリタンクにも灯油とちゃんと書いてある？
はい。中身を間違えたら大変ですから、すべての燃料容器にはちゃんと明記してあります。
Not too many people know this, but regular portable tanks can't hold gasoline. Gasoline, while common, is extremely flammable, and it can be lit even with static electricity. Therefore, gasoline must be kept in special metal containers. Those are called carrying cans.
じゃあ前原さんがガソリンって言ったのは間違いなくガソリンなわけだ。
Seems to be.
携行缶は何リットルのサイズのがあったんですか
？18リットル用と5リットル用の2種類があったと記憶してます。
5リットル用って多分平たい形をしたやつですよね。
ええ。真っ赤で平たくて、こう取っ手がついています。
That's probably the one.
前原圭一はポリタンクという言い方をしましたね。18リットルの方でしょうか。
あるいは見慣れない形だったんで、とりあえず適当な言葉が思いつかず、ポリタンクという言い方をしたのかもしれない。でもどのみち、本当にガソリンだとしたら、かなり危険なことになります。
Gasoline burns when lit. I mean, duh. I don't know why that has to be said. Oh, whatever. But what's an even bigger threat than liquid gasoline are the fumes. When gasoline fumes are lit on fire, they explode. Goddamn. Also, gasoline evaporates easily, Even at freezing temperatures, it evaporates. And so, in other words, inside the closed classroom, the fumes would fill the entire space. The classroom would then become a bomb itself. Not good at all.
クマちゃん、危険物第4類とかわかる？
いえ、気化ガソリンが危険だってことは理解してるんですが、詳しいことまでは。
18リットルと5リットルで最悪の場合どの程度規模が違うか調べときたいな。そうだ、ジジイに聞いてみよう。すいません、署に連絡して鑑識のじい様がいるか聞いてみてください。
おお、話は聞いちょるぞい。犯人に直接名指しだそうじゃの。リーチ一発振り込みドカーンってところじゃの。
The fuck?
裏まで乗っちゃって大変なことになってます。そのドカンってのが実に笑えないですな。ところですいません、危険物の第4種はお持ちで？
おつよんか？ここにいる人間全員足せば公主じゃぞい。どうした？ガソリンでも巻いて籠城しとるんか？
まさにそのようです。人質の一人に盗聴器を持たせてるんですが、どうも犯人は教室内にガソリンを撒いたようなんです。ただ、撒いた量が18リットル缶か5リットル缶かは分かりません。両方のケースのですね、最悪の場合について教えてもらえませんかね。
教室の広さは？
だいたい50平米ですね。
室内は密閉か？
おそらく。さぞやガソリン臭いだろうと思います。
おいし、まずいぜい。
やっぱりシャレになりませんか？
教室は粉々に吹っ飛ぶぞい。教室内はまず全員死ぬな。
そりゃ18リットルの場合ですか？
アホ、5リットルの場合じゃ。わしの記憶がボケてないなら 1.8 メートルの室内を吹き飛ばすのに4リットルもあれば十分だったはずじゃ。
The policeman listening to their conversation on the side went pale. 8 by 8 meters meant a room that was 64 square meters. Only 4 liters are needed to blow that up, and at least 5 liters were scattered in the 50 square meter room. Oh yeah, that's gonna go fucking bazoom, bitch. Jesus.
つまりお釣りが来るってことですね。嫌なリーチだな。じゃあ聞きたくはないんですが、18リットルだったら？
そうだのう。大石風に例えると、親のリーチ一発ピンフ単葉赤々ドラドラに振り込む感じかの。
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Hello?
どういう意味っすか？
親の倍満24000点。配給減点が25000点だから1000点本は1本残るってことですかね。
The whole fucking place will just go kaboom and go lifting up into the fucking atmosphere or something like that? Is that what you're trying to make? Kaboom!
そんなところだの。柱1本くらいは残るかもしれんぞい。
そりゃあ振り込みたくないリーチだな。
Can y'all old people please just talk English? What the fuck is this shit? Shut up!
今のうちに消防署に連絡して化学車両を待機させた方がいいだろうの。
Oh, great.
事件解決後の処理は消防の指示を仰ぐ必要があるぞい。
Right.
参ったな。こいつは盗聴情報なんで消防車を呼び寄せたらバレちまうな。
Yep.
なんとか学校から見えないところに待機させましょう。
それがいいの。あとそれから大石、盗聴器と言ったな。
ねえ、さっき人質の一人と接触できましてね。その際にこっそりと盗聴器を持たせました。ガソリン散布はそれで分かったんですよ。
まずいの。
Oh no, why?
化学火災の事例で発火原因に電子機器のランプの点灯があったはずだぞい。ガソリンの発火点は300度程度。火花はおろか静電気でも着火して爆発する。
Oh, thanks, Oishi-san. Thank you.
冗談じゃない。
God damn it.
なんだってそんな危険な液体がこうも簡単に世の中にあるんですかね。
知るか。消防法と自動車社会を作った連中に言え。6月だからのそう空気も乾燥しとらんとは思うが、とにかく万が一に備えて盗聴器の電源を切らせた方がいいだろうの。
大石さん、盗聴器で聞く限り犯人はライターを所持している模様です。
ってことは、つまり前原さんがスプレーを使って静止しようとしても着火までは防げない可能性が大ってわけだ。
Right.
しかも盗聴器まで使えなくなるとは。
Righto again.
なんてこった。
大石、ライターはまずいぞ。冗談でもいじらせてはならん。犯人もガソリンの危険性を認知しとらん可能性がある。量を聞く限りとても知識があるとは思えんぞ。
Oshi's back was covered with cold sweat. He never even thought this would turn into such a dangerous matter. He didn't know how dangerous gasoline was. He didn't know because he'd never heard of cars exploding in car accidents. He knew it was dangerous, but he didn't know what it was capable of. Gasoline is more dangerous once it evaporates. Therefore, a burning car in an accident and gasoline fumes being ignited are at completely different levels. It's quite simple to understand if you think about how car engines work. Cars evaporate gasoline in the carburetor and let it explode in the engine cylinders. In other words, that little explosion in the engine is what gives cars the power to move. Therefore, if you want more power, an engine needs to be bigger. Oh yeah. Sorry, to create a bigger explosion. So, if the engine cylinder was the size of a classroom, how much power would it create? Oh, you don't want to ask that. You don't even want to see that. Anyone with knowledge of engines would know. But a lot of people don't consider how dangerous evaporated gasoline is, because it's too familiar. 25 hostages and one hostage taker. All 26 people were basically stuck in a huge bomb. Furthermore, the suspect might accidentally set it off. If she were to pretend to light the lighter as a threat, that would be the end. Anyway, what? God damn it. All the people around Oishi had gone pale. Rightfully so. The classroom might explode at any moment. How could they save all the hostages? Especially when the criminal was living in her own delusion, and her requests were something so unreal.
失礼します。先ほど受け取ったスクラップ帳の中に犯人からと思われる文書が見つかりました。
Oh? One of the policemen brought over a folded piece of paper. Oishi opened it while the others watched. He saw girlish handwriting on the paper. He could tell this was written before she invaded the school. Dear Oishi-sama, if you are reading this letter, that means I'm at the final stage. I must have seized the school and held the students as hostages. I am planning to appoint you as a negotiator. So please pretend to be threatened by me and become my contact from the outside. Oh, he doesn't have to pretend anymore. God damn it, Rena. The first thing I want to tell you is that my enemy is the Sonosaki family and also the aliens who are pretending to be the parasites that control the Sonosaki family. God damn it, you crazy bitch.
宇宙人
Oh my god. I know, right? Laugh it off. I didn't think you'd believe me if I brought up the aliens, so I didn't tell you about them until now. Shikuku for Cocoa Puffs. But when you read these scrapbooks, you will understand. The aliens came to Earth in UFOs in ancient times. They landed in Onikakushi swamp. They used this village as their breeding grounds. And through that selective breeding, they widened their domain. They were successful. And now they're trying to invade the Earth. Oh my god. Ridiculous.
なんだこりゃ。
Shikuku! All the other policemen frowned at the letter.
いやいや、驚きませんよ。高野の他のスクラップ帳も読みましたが、これに負けじを取らずの珍説揃いです。個人的にはオッシーが面白かったな。
The Sonosaki family, as well as all the village authorities, have been brainwashed by the aliens. The villagers' attempts to revive the cult of Oyashiro-sama were actually part of the aliens' strategy to invade the Earth. The aliens are very clever. They don't let people realize they're being controlled. The Erie Clinic must be their secret research center. Please conduct an investigation and expose their secret. Also, please check out the bottom of the swamp. The UFO must still be there. Also, capture all of the relatives of the three families and take x-rays of their brains. You'll find hideous parasites inside of them. But please be careful. The aliens eliminate whoever finds out about them by replacing their host with a lookalike. That's how they have been controlling the village. Therefore, there may be already some aliens among the villagers. It is possible that they will try to interfere with your investigation. As a matter of fact, my god, there have been lookalikes of Miyotakano, Rikafurude, and me, Ren Ryugu. If you see any of those three, capture them immediately. That will be the proof of aliens existing among us.
高野美代？どうしてでしょうね。
ああ、あれだ。俺さ、彼女との電話で隣のケンケンさんの検視で一日ズレがあったかもしれないですよって言っちゃったことがあったんですよ。
ああ、検視結果のミスの話ですか。
それで私、祭りの日には死んでたはずなのにどうしていたのかななんてことを言っちゃったんです。それをこういう風に解釈するとはな。ふざけ半分で脅しすぎたかな。
自分の名前が含まれてるのも奇妙ですね。鏡に映ったのでも見間違えたとか。
One of the policemen spoke up. He was one of the pair who searched the garbage dump that night.
これは俺、わかるわ。ほら、竜宮レナを探し回った晩、小倉で目撃されたって話があったでしょ。あれだよ。あれは多分、村人の誰かが流したデマなんだよ。で、それを本人がどこかで聞いて、自分がもう一人いるように錯覚した。
くそったれ。ノストラダムスだっけ？あれの大予言と同じですね。何が起こっても予言に含まれるように解釈しちまう。今の竜宮レナは箸が転んだって宇宙人の仕業だって言い出すぞ。
あるいはいずれ捕まることを予見して精神鑑定で有利になる資料を先に用意したとか。
そんなことあの子は考えてないよ。あの子は本気で信じてる。いや、 本気の本気で。コロッと生かされた私だからわかるんです。彼女は本気で信じてるんだ。このインチキスクラップ帳を。
Yeah, like you once did.
あ、まだ1枚あるっすよ。
Oh, great.
何々
P.S. I was poisoned yesterday with the same stuff that killed Great. Tametaki-san. I've been scratching my throat since then. I will probably have clawed my throat open by tomorrow. If you can find the antidote when you investigate the Erie Clinic, please bring it to me.
これは使えるな。
ですね。本気で宇宙人の話を真に受けてるなら、解毒剤だと言えばうまく騙せるかも。
But you may not find the antidote, or maybe it'll be too late by the time you do. Therefore, considering the time I have left, I will set 7 p.m. tonight as the deadline. If an investigation doesn't take place and the antidote doesn't arrive by 7 p.m., I will choose to die with all the hostages by lighting the gasoline instead.
19時?
Oh god, what time is it?
今何時だ?
18時前です。
Shit. Days are long nowadays. It doesn't get dark even in evenings. It'll probably start to get dark around 7 p.m.
あと1時間か。いや、1時間を待たずに火遊びで大爆発するかも。くそ、どうすりゃいい。
何が地球侵略と戦うだ。それに人質を巻き込むなんてめちゃくちゃだ。
めちゃくちゃなんです。今の彼女にはまともな交渉なんか通用しない。しかも本人は冷静だと思ってる分だけタチが悪い。
おいさん、それより次の文章。
何?
What? I'm planning to spread gasoline throughout the classroom. I'm sure you realize how dangerous that is. If anyone suggests storming into the room, please tell them exactly how bad of an idea that would be. Also, the hostages are anchored down with U-shaped bike locks. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Even if those alien policemen rushed in to kill me, they'd have to cut each lock. But if you tried cutting them, you might create sparks. Therefore, you'd need to completely ventilate the room first. In other words, it will take an extremely long time to rescue all the hostages from the classroom. Actually, I have a different explosive system set up, other than the gasoline I spread. It's a very simple time bomb using gasoline and a kitchen timer. The kitchen timer provides electricity at the same time. At a set time, sorry. I ripped the tip off its plug, so it will create enough sparks to ignite the gasoline. Oh, well, fucking fantastic, thank you. I've already set the timer to 7 p.m. Okay. God damn it, Rena. Even if I'm not around, there will be an explosion at that time. If the classroom isn't ventilated by that time, it'll explode too. I'm sorry to ask you like this, Oshi-san, but please help me so we can avoid a tragedy. Please let the three families know that Mio and Sonosaki, the successor to the head of the Sonosaki family, Enrique Furude, and mascot for the cult of Oishio-sama, are in this classroom. If anyone from the three families helps you, I'm sure the conspiracy will be exposed by tonight. The alien invasion is going to happen very soon. Please get going quickly. To my ally, Oshi-san. Rena Ryugu. Oshi threw the scrapbooks to the ground.
くそったり！何が味方だ！
キッチンタイマーって目覚まし時計みたいなもんですか？
ああ、昔の炊飯器とかにはタイマーがついてないものも多かったんですよ。それでね、コンセント穴のついたキッチンタイマーって名前の目覚まし時計がありましてね。 そのコンセントに炊飯器を挿しておけば、仕掛けた時刻に自動的に電源が供給されて、指定時刻に炊飯器が電源オンにできるって代物です。
へえ、そりゃ便利そうですね。
確かにそれを流用すれば時限発火装置なんて簡単にでっち上げられる。キッチンタイマーってあたりが女の子っぽくてなんだか複雑だな。
電力会社に頼んで電力を落とすとかはどうすかね。コード式なら電力がなければ無力化できます。ああ、でもダメか。教室が真っ暗になるのと同時にライターをつけるに決まってますよね。
やっぱり解毒剤の線をついて指向性の睡眠薬でも与えますか。指向性ですよ。多分自身に使う前に人質に試すはずです。注意してください。
了解です。手配します。
あと前原さんともう一度話したいな。竜宮レナが間違ってライターをいじらないようにうまくなだめてもらわないと。あと盗聴器もオフにさせないといけません。盗聴器はどう？面白いことは拾いましたか？
犯人が人質に危害を加えている模様です。
なんてこった。
どうも園崎ミオンに対してのようです。
やめろレナ。
Rena kept hitting Mion, who had her hands tied behind her back. Rena wasn't using her fists, but instead the handle of her hatchet.
ケイイチ君はそこの壁から動かない約束だよ。動いたらレナも怒るんだからね。
Rena's gaze intimidated me. Her eyes were full of madness. I could feel Rena's emotions boiling over on the inside. If I opposed her, she would easily cut Mion's arms off.
とにかく私が許せなかったことは、みーちゃんが死体を掘り出して警察に売ったことだよ。信じてたのに。
Rena hit Mion's face over and over. It wasn't just Mion's hands that were tied behind her. Her neck was also tied to a window frame with a bike lock. So there was no way that Mion could protect her face. I didn't know if her forehead was cut or if her nose was bleeding, but her face was covered in blood. Her blood got on the handle of the hatchet, and every time she got hit with it, more blood was smeared on her face. The handle of the hatchet could easily smash her forehead. Because of her position in the Sonosake family, Mion couldn't say that she hid the bodies, so all she could do was endure. However, Rena continued to attack her. Rena no longer had any restraint. She might even continue until Mion's front teeth were broken.
やめるんだレナ。ミオン、もういいだろ。俺が話す。本当のことを話すから。レナ、ミオンを殴るのをやめるんだ。
本当のことって何？ケイイチ君。
ダメだよ、ケイちゃん。
クラスのみんな、今から言う話は頼む。聞かないでくれ。少し物騒な話をするかもしれないが、悪いことの話じゃないんだ。だから聞かないでくれ。耳に入っても忘れてくれ。頼む。
どういう話だろう。聞かせてくれるかな、ケイイチ君。
難しい話じゃないんだ。あれはお前のためだったんだよ。あの埋めた場所が今年の夏に営林署が伐採で立ち入ることになってたのを後日に知ったんだ。だからあのままじゃまずいと思ってミオンがもっと別の安全な場所に隠してくれたんだよ。
その話はあの晩に聞いてるよ。そしてそんなのはみーちゃんの作った嘘だとも言わなかったっけ。
なんで嘘なんかつかなきゃならないんだ。仲間を助けるのは当然じゃないか。だからミオンがお前を助けるためにやってくれたんだよ。
嘘だよ、信じないよ。なら なんでそんなことを私に相談せずにこっそりとやったの？
Why did Mion even have to tell her? Mion was trying to be delicate. Mion did her best, trying to hide what Rena did. Mion knew Rena was at her wit's end, and that was why she did it in secret. But Rena didn't want to believe her.
違うよ、ケイチ君。ケイチ君まで騙すなんて。本当にみーちゃんは卑劣だね。部活で騙すのは許せるけど、仲間であるケイチ君を騙すなんて許せない。許せない。許せない。許せない。
やめろ！ミオンを殴るな！ミオンは悪くない！
I never knew having your hands tied behind your back was that scary. Mion got hit repeatedly with the handle of the hatchet. She could only endure. She couldn't even protect herself with her hands.
ねえ、そうなのみーちゃん。そうならなんでそうだって私に話してくれなかったの？
ミオンに話せない理由は想像つくだろう。その先家のいろいろ都合があるんだよ。それより気を使ってくれたことをお前が感謝すべきじゃないか。
I may have said it too aggressively. Rena turned around and glared at me.
そうだよ、ケイチ君。その崎家の都合でみーちゃんは私を警察に売った。仲間の私を売った。仲間なのに、友達なのに、仲良しだったのに。ひどいよ、みーちゃん。本当に大好きな一番のお友達だったのに、どうして？ひどいよ。ひどい。
Misclicked a little bit, but oh well. Oh shit. This was senseless. Rena cried as if being bullied, but she was the one doing the bullying. Normally this would be so odd as to be impossible. But I had seen the scene before. I liked you. I trusted you. As I cried, I beat her to death. Rena repeatedly begged me to trust her, yet I beat her. I know what it's like to be the one doing the beating. Stop. Stop, stop, stop! Stop, Rena! Don't you realize what you're doing? You're hurting your friend with your own hands. I understand what you're feeling. I know you're sad because your friend betrayed you, right? But that's a misunderstanding. We didn't betray you. We've been thinking about you all this time. But she just couldn't see that. Even if she died, Rena probably wouldn't realize she'd made a terrible mistake. But someday you'll realize. Even a sensitive guy like me realized. So Rena would realize it for sure. And that's when you'll feel even sadder. Rena! You will remember this bloody Mion one day. Then you realize that you were the one who made her bloody. And you will regret what you did. But I was the only one who could understand that, because I remembered. There was no way for Rena to understand or realize that. I wondered if I was suffering the most of all. There was no way to avoid a tragedy. This was exactly the same tragedy with different actors. The main character was Rena instead of me, but it was the same thing. Where was I? I was in the audience now. I knew how the story ended, but I couldn't come on to the stage.
やめろ！レナ！やめてくれ！やめてくれ！
泣いてるの？どうしたの、ケイチ君。
I stood up slowly and walked towards Rena. Just like what Rena did for me before, with my arms open.
頼むからやめてくれ。やめるんだ、レナ。今はどうしてかわからないかもしれない。 なぜやめなければならないのか分かっても、やめないと絶対に後悔する日が来るから。だからやめるんだ。
圭一君、壁に戻らないとレナは怒るよ。
Rena's eyes went cold, and she lifted the hatchet in her right hand.
やめな、ケイちゃん。私は大丈夫だから。
Mion told me, but with such a bloody face, how could she be?
レナはその名で俺を叩くのか。
それ以上近づけばね、叩くよ。遠慮なくね。もう圭一君なんかいなくても最後までいけるんだよ。でも私は圭一君と最後まで一緒にいたい。だから私を怒らせないでね。
She sounded gentle, but her expression was telling me there really would be no hesitation. Rena would crack my head open with a hatchet immediately. But who cares?
レナはもし立場が逆だったら命を惜しむと思うか。
当然だよ。相手が凶器を持ってたら怖いから逆らわないね。
嘘だな。
I know. I know you're strong enough to give up on your life for the sake of your friend. It's my turn now. My turn to be strong.
俺もレナと同じだぜ。仲間のためなら命なんて惜しくない。レナが欲しいってなら俺の命だってくれてやる。だからやめるんだ。仲間を信じてるなら仲間を傷つけるのをやめるんだ。その痛みは必ずレナを襲うから、だからやめるんだ。誰もレナを脅かしたりなんかしてない。みんながレナのためを思ってる。それを疑うな。頼むから信じてくれ。俺を信じろ。俺の頭を砕けば信じられるってんならそのナタを撃ち下ろせばいい。俺は防がねえからな。
近寄るな。それ以上近づけばライターを点火するよ。
Rena lifted the Sorry. Rena lifted the lighter overhead.
バカ野郎！てめえ、いつまで夢を見てんだ。自分でも分かってんだろ。悪い夢だって。誰かに覚ましてほしいって。だから俺が来た。俺が覚ましに来たんだ。
覚ますのは圭一君の方だよ。この村が奴らに侵略されていることがまだ信じられないの？あの時はちゃんと信じてくれたのにまた疑うの？また私を信じないの？
Rena opened the lid of the lighter. I could tell her thumb was about to light it. Rena was prepared to die along with everyone else. Rena would die without knowing the truth. She would die believing it was the world that was crazy. She would die cursing everything in this world. That was the storyline of this tragedy, wasn't it? This was a theater from hell. What an interesting script. Who wrote it? A devil? Shit! I won't let this happen. Don't underestimate Keiichi Maebara, the original main character. Fucking Christ, goddamn, yo. Don't think the same storyline will work again. I'll be taking over the script this time, and I am going to destroy it. I won't let this bad ending take place. I am going to destroy their expectations.
信じてねえのはレナの方だろうが。今は俺を信じろ。 黙って俺を信じやがれ。それは絶対にレナのためになる。前回の惨劇の主人公がそうだと言ってるんだよ。先代主人公の言うことをおとなしく聞きやがれ。
何を言ってるのかさっぱりだよ、圭一君。黙って俺を信じろ。信じてないのは圭一君の方だよ。どうして私を信じてくれないの？
やかましい！俺はお前が間違ってることを知ってるんだよ。お前の末路を知っていて、お前がする未来の後悔を全部知ってるんだよ。仲間を自らの手で殺し、それがどれほど罪深いことかに気づきもせずに生を終える。それがどんなに悲しいことか、お前には分からないんだよ。
全然何を言ってるのかわからない。大丈夫なの、圭一君？
ああ、そうだな。何を言ってるかレナにはわからないだろうな。でも話してやる。ある大バカ野郎の話を聞かせてやる。あるところに前原圭一っていう大バカがいたんだ。そいつはみんなと楽しく過ごす気に何の不満もなかったのに、ある日を境にほんの少し仲間を疑っちまうんだ。そして何もかもが疑わしく感じるようになってきて。
He didn't notice how worried his friends were, and he hurt them repeatedly. How sorrowful. They trusted each other, but they couldn't let each other know. Can you believe something as stupid as that actually happening?
そして俺はお前とミオンを金属バットで殴り殺しちまうんだ。なのにお前は最後の瞬間まで私を信じてって言って、俺に殴り殺される最後の瞬間まで頭をかばわなかった。かばおうとしなかった。最後まで俺を信じて両手を差し出したままだったんだ。それがどれだけすげえことか、俺は気づきもせずお前を殴り殺してしまったんだよ。それがどれだけ罪深いことか、お前には想像なんかつかないだろうな。だから俺は俺の罪を滅ぼすためにレナを止めるんだ。
それ以上近寄ると本当にライターを。
レナが命を懸けて俺を救おうとしてくれたように、今度は俺がレナを救う。俺はレナがどんなに立派な最後を遂げたか今でも覚えてるぜ。あの瞳には自分が殺されるかもしれないなんて怯えはわずかもなかった。
These words will reach him, she thought. These next words will make Keiichi-kun realize.
俺を信じろ、レナー!
Wait, what the fuck? Was that reversed? What the fuck? Oh. That was when Rena hit my head with a hatchet. I crumbled down to the floor. She hit me with a handle, but my head was probably cut open. I felt the blood on my face.
かわいそうな圭一君。それは圭一君の意志じゃない。圭一君の頭に寄生している奴らがコントロールしているだけなの。今に大石さんが治療する薬を見つけてきてくれるよ。そうなったら一番最初に飲ませて治療してあげるからね。そうしたらもう圭一君は奴らの支配から逃れられる。レナの大好きだった圭一君に戻れるんだよ。だからもう少し待っててね。辛い。
このバカ野郎が!
I heard a phone ringing in the teacher's office. Rena listened to the phone ring for a while, then realized it was for her. Rena tried to answer the phone in the classroom, but she couldn't figure out how to transfer the call, so she decided to answer it in the teacher's office instead.
ちょっと職員室に行ってくるね。その間に誰も逃げちゃ嫌だよ。誰か一人でもいなくなってたらみーちゃんが大変なことになっちゃうんだからね。
Rena glared at everyone in the classroom, intimidating them, and then left. That was when I heard a honk from the outside. I remembered the signal from earlier. Did Oishi-san want to get in touch with me? I bent down and put the receiver earphone in my ear.
聞こえますか？
Yes.
沖宮署の熊谷と申します。
Hello.
聞こえているなら咳払いをしてください。よかった。今から言うことをよく聞いてください。犯人が撒いたガソリンは極めて危険なものです。今教室内には気化したガソリンが充満して巨大な爆弾と同じことになっています。ですから竜宮さんを刺激しないようにし、間違ってもライターをいじらせないでください。さっきのような挑発行為は二度と慎むようお願いします。
盗聴器って嫌なもんだぜ。
気化ガソリンはわずかの火花でも着火する可能性があります。ですのでこの連絡を最後に盗聴器の電源を切ってください。これは万が一に備えてのことです。それから最後に犯人は時限発火装置を仕掛けていると予告しています。
次元？なんだって？
キッチンタイマーを流用した時限発火装置で火花を起こすだけの単純なものですが、今現在
God damn it, they need to stop pausing. I hate that so much.
睡眠薬を準備中です。
Fuck. Okay, now I can tell he's done. Thank you.
残された時間が長くありません。
Those fucking pauses, man. Jesus Christ.
予告ではタイマーの設定は午後7時。
I looked at the wall clock. It was 6:45 p.m. You got 15 minutes, bud. There were only 15 minutes left. I could hear Rena screaming into the phone.
いいえ、時間通りです。急いでくださいね、大石さん。1秒たりとも遅れることは許しません。
聞こえてると思いますが、竜宮レナはタイマーの設定延長には応じないようです。あと15分で本気で心中するつもりです。
I remembered thinking the same way as Rena. After I killed Rena and Mion, I knew the police would come. I thought someone would solve the mystery after I was dead. If that's what Rena was thinking, then she had been planning to kill herself from the beginning.
それで俺にどうしろと？
睡眠薬がもうじき届きます。だが交渉中に爆発したら元も子もありません。あなたに次元発火装置を見つけ出して解除していただきたいのです。
よく映画で見るような赤と青のコードを切断するやつですか？
もっと簡単なものでしょう。犯人の予告によるならば、それは台所用のキッチンタイマーです。
Right.
電池でなくコンセントに挿して動くタイプの目覚まし時計状のものと思われます。
Did you like throw it out the window or something?
教室内のコンセントに何か刺さっていませんか
There was one outlet in the back and another at the front of the classroom. I checked, but I didn't see anything that was plugged in.
いや、教室内のコンセントには何も刺さっていない。
よその場所で発火しても確実性は低いでしょう。間違いなく教室内にあるはずです。
いや、多分ないぜ。廊下からコードが引かれてるのはレナが話してる電話だけだ。そのキッチンタイマーが電池式ってことはないのか？
電源を供給するタイプですのでコード型に違いありません。あるいは他の部屋ということはありませんか？その教室以外にもガソリンの充満した部屋があるとしたら、そちらの部屋に仕掛けられている可能性があります。
学校中を調べろってことかよ。あと15分でか？くそ、俺は負傷中なんだぜ。
But if I stayed here, I'd die in 15 minutes. This wasn't a time to be pessimistic. This was probably my last chance to stop this tragedy from taking place. She spread the gasoline while I went out to deliver the scrapbooks, so she must have done it in a fairly short time. I really didn't think she had enough time to spread it everywhere else other than the classroom. Then where was the time bomb? Probably the room next door or something?
こちらも努力しています。ですから、そちらでもご協力をお願いします。以上です。質問がなければこれで更新を終了しますが、何かありますか？
特にない。あ、いや、一つある。
何でしょ
う？大石の親父に言っといてくれ。よくも人の古傷をレナに話しやがったなって。もし俺が生きてここを出られたら、ぶん殴ってやるから覚悟しやがれって伝えといてくれ。ああ、2発殴るぜ。俺のことをレナに喋った分と、レナのことを俺に喋った分だ。
了解。大石さんも竜宮レナに踊らされたとだいぶへこんでます。きっと殴らせてくれますよ。以上でよろしいですか？
ああ。このおしゃべりだけで数分食っちまった。切るぜ。
ご無事を。
Rena was still on the phone. Oshi-san was definitely trying to stall her. From what I could hear, it sounded like he is telling her that they investigated the main Sonozaki residence and found something awful in their secret basement, or something like that. Hey, if you went too far, Rena would believe in everything again. Oh god. Mion was going to get hit again for lying.
Keiichi.
Rika-chan and Satoko crawled up to me.
今の俺の無線、聞いてたか？
トラップは私の先輩特許でしたよ。
That one was my fault.
レナさんにお株を奪われるなんて、こんなの死んでも死にきれませんわ。
Shh, children, shush, shush, stay back. Let the teenagers handle this, alright? Satoko realized how serious the situation was as well. The lives of the hostages, including her own, were about to be taken. Yet she tried to remain strong.
サトコ、もし死んでもレナを恨まないでくれ。レナは病気なんだ。運悪く悲しい病気にかかっただけなんだ。だってそうだろ。俺たちはあんなにも明るくて楽しい仲間だったレナをよく覚えてるだろ。
サトコ、僕はレナもみんなも素敵な仲間だと信じていますのですよ。あんなミオンさんにあんな乱暴する人を仲間なんて認められますの？サトコだってわかるはずなのです。心の中の鬼が暴れ出してどんなに悲しくても抗えない時があるのを知っているはずなのです。
Satoko quietly hung her head. I didn't understand what Rika-chan was trying to say to Satoko. But maybe.
レナさんを信じてますわ。
偉いぞ、サトコ。
I hugged Satoko's head. Rika-chan's arms were tied, so she couldn't embrace Satoko, but she put her forehead closer to her in praise.
さて、世界最高のトラップ名人に聞くぜ。この部屋を爆破するにはどこに次元発火装置を仕掛ける？
お任せなさいませ。その装置はコンセントに繋がってなければいけませんのね。
ああ、そうだ。でもこの部屋とは限らないぞ。他の部屋にもガソリンが撒いてあって、そこに仕掛けてある可能性もある。
いいえ、そんな時間はなかったと思いますです。多分レナは教室のすぐ近くに隠してあったガソリンを持ってきてこの部屋に撒くくらいだったのですよ。
そういやレナは昨べ俺と別れる時 明日の準備があるって言ってた気がするぜ。ってことは、何かの仕掛けを夕べのうちにしてあった可能性もあるな。
それだけのヒントで私はここに芋虫状態。なかなかに意地悪な難易度の爆弾探しゲームでございますわね。
聡子なら見つけられる。聡子に見つけられないなら俺にも無理だろうな。だから俺は聡子を信じて全部をかけるぜ。
聡子ならできます。レナを救うためにも見つけ出してほしいのです。仕方ありませんわね。本気の私の前にはレナさんのトラップなんて問題にもならないことを証明して差し上げてみせましたよ。
さあ、もう一度聞くぜ。この部屋を爆発させるなら次元発火装置をどこに仕掛ける？
Satoko grinned, then closed her eyes to concentrate. Okay. Intermission or chapter end? Intermission, got it. It's actually a perfect place.
何ですかあんたたちは。
どきたまえ。ここの責任者は誰だね。
Several cars had arrived, producing several men. They weren't from the Okonomiya station. One of the men was wearing a suit, despite the hot weather. He approached me, pushing Kumagai aside.
おや、これはこれは。
What?
お久しぶりですね。県警本部の大高君じゃありませんか。
言葉を慎みたまえ。
Oh, I'm so sorry, Master.
もう君に君と呼ばれる階級ではない。
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, whip me good.
何かご用ですかね、大高君。今非常に立て込んでいます。まさか県警がこの現場を乗っ取ろうつもりで？誰の了解で？
私が許可した、大石君。
所長。
所長？
高杉君から事情は聞いている。君がまいた種だという話も聞いているぞ。
What do you mean? Wait, what?
君はもう下がって、あとは機動隊に任せるんだ。
The troops.
機動隊って。大高君、あんたまさか吸収する気ですか？
Oh, shit.
危険は重々承知だ。だがもう爆発まで時間がない。
I mean, true.
君が時間を浪費しすぎたのだ。その尻拭いを我々がしようというんだ。
Wow. Okay, that's a little bit of a low blow. Okay.
君らは引き継いで後方に下がりたまえ。
Damn it. I couldn't talk back if both the chief and the guy from the prefectural headquarters gave me an order. I guess not. Damn.
おいさん、何者っすかあいつは。
大高君。昔麻雀がくっそ弱いくせに生きがってたからちょいと叩き潰してやったことがありましてね。それともあれかな、剣道大会で偉そうにしてやがったから面食らわして失神させたのを根に持ってるのかな。
Obviously, we didn't get along.
大石君、現在の最新の状況を説明したまえ。
あんた本気で突入する気で？こっちはもうすぐ睡眠薬で穏便に決着がつけられそうなんだ。それをひっくり返す機会。
もう遅すぎる。あと1時間あったらその手も検討できたな。突入は府警の専門部隊が担当する。君はバックアップに回りたまえ。
所長、あんた分かってますよね。あの教室は今や巨大な爆弾なんです。だが一番恐ろしい爆弾は教室じゃない。犯人の竜宮レナ本人なんです。我々はようやくそれをなだめ、穏便に解決する手順を踏み、それを実行しようとしています。時間は確かにもう10分もない。でも必ず成功させてみせます。 講習は私が自らやります。ダメなら私が粉々に吹っ飛んでおしまいです。首相たちは離れてそれを見てざまあみると思ってればいい。
大石君、府警の専門部隊はただの機動隊じゃないぞ。第二機動隊といえば君ほどの男なら噂くらい聞いてるだろ
う。なんすか大石さん、第二機動隊って有名なんですか
？5年くらい前だっけ、空港の飛行機に犯人が立てこもった事件があったでしょう。あれをきっかけに東京と大阪にハイジャック専門の特殊部隊が組織されたって噂は聞いてましたがね。実在してましたか。
でもなんだって府警の機動隊がこんなところに。
Otaka smiled proudly.
たまたま県警機動隊との交流訓練があってね、特別に応援を要請したのだよ。
相変わらずですね。話をすぐ派手にしたがるその癖は。
The company members exited the vehicles, one after another, and took position. They didn't move like policemen.
大高君、あんた学校で銃撃戦をやる気かい？一発で大爆発を起こすぞ。
安心したまえ。突入班が使うのは火器じゃない。ボート鎮圧用のガス銃だ。高圧ガスで催涙ガスを噴出する。何の問題もない。
へえ、そりゃあ便利な水鉄砲があったもんで。ところでそのおもちゃは校庭を横断して教室まで届くほど便利なものなんで。
それは君が心配することではない。あとは我々に任せて下がりたまえ。
As I lifted my arms exaggeratedly, one elbow accidentally touched the car horn, which honked. Oh, clever gal. Or old man. Of course I did it on purpose.
今のは前原圭一を呼び出すサインですか？
ねえ、そうです。前原君が気づいてくれるのに祈るしかない。
今さら彼に何を？
連中は多分グレネードか何かでガラスをぶち抜いてガス弾を教室に撃ち込んでその隙に突入しようってつもりでしょう。連中はリュウグウレナを甘く見てる。彼女は本気だ。ガラスの割れる音でもライターをためらわず点火する。
特殊部隊には制圧できないってことですか？
できないに決まってるだろう。だから今まで慎重にやってきたんじゃないの。リュウグウレナは初めから死ぬつもりなんだよ。命が惜しくない奴に突入なんて意味がないんだよ。
True, I suppose.
前原さんしかいない。
おいさん、つながりました。
もしもし、大石です。聞こえてたら咳払いお願いします。緊急の話があります。聞いてください。
どうせ悪い話だろ。
悔しいですがビンゴです。県警が介入してきてお膳立てをひっくり返すつもりです。特殊部隊が校舎に突入しようとしています。
おいおい、護身用スプレーでひるませてもその1秒で点火されちまうってんで、俺はずっと抑えてきたんだぜ。突入なんてそんなの無理に決まってるだろ。
県警はリュウグウさんがすでに死ぬ気であることを理解していません。ライターは脅しで点火するわけないと鷹をくくっています。多分5分以内に突入するでしょう。突入する前になんとかリュウグウレナからライターを奪ってください。
Even if you get hacked with a hatchet, man, you have to get that lighter off of her, man.
それは次元発火装置をなんとかしろというオーダーに追加で。
Oh, has he not got... Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, Keiichi. Do something about that damn timer.
そうです。
What the fuck is he waiting for?
マジかよ。あと5分でレナからライターを奪って次元発火装置もどうにか。
Hell yeah.
やってくれるぜ。
あなただけが頼りなんです。頼みます。
どうですか、サトコ。思いつきますですか？
1階の廊下だけが知りたいんですの。そこにあるかないか。レナさんの行動パターンから考えて、1階ならあそこ、2階ならあそこ。
1階の廊下をコードが横断してないかざっと見ればいいんだな。
多分あるはず。普段のレナさんなら断言できますけど、今のレナさんはノイズだらけで行動パターンが読み切れませんわ。
よし、任せろ。なんとかする。もう悩むにも時間が足りねえよ。最後の2択は俺が直接探る。
I don't want another tragedy. You demons down in hell, I bet you're just waiting for an amusing ending to unfold while eating some popcorn. Nom, 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 nom. Hell yeah! I won't let that happen. I'm going to change everything. And then I'm going to make you pick up your popcorn off the floor. Yeah, sickos! I spoke to Rena as she continued on with her story about the aliens.
何？どうしたの、ケイチ君?
Oh, she was back. Oh, well, okay.
いや、今音が聞こえなかったか?
I mean, I guess that would make sense because Oshi wasn't talking to Rena, so. Anyway, what? Wait, what did you say? What? Didn't you hear something just now? Oh, okay. Rena went quiet and looked around. Rena had become totally paranoid about everything. Once she became worried, she couldn't ignore it.
本当に？ケイチ君。
ああ、聞き間違いじゃない。
I knew she'd want to check it herself, but she really couldn't leave the room for something like that. So in that case, she'd have to ask me to check for her. Rena must have been thinking the same thing.
ケイチ君、見てきて。
Rena gave me an order with a fake smile on her lips.
ああ、わかった。
Creepy. Rena watched me go out into the hallway. As I did, she spoke to me.
レナを怒らせちゃ嫌だよ。
Spooky.
信用しろ。俺はレナの仲間だ。
うん。信じるよ。
Right.
信じるから。裏切っちゃ嫌だからね。
Right. After being freed from Rena, I looked for a cord in a hurry. I didn't even have 5 minutes. The office probably had more outlets than anywhere else. I headed for the teacher's office. Shit, where were the outlets? Unlike there we go, light switches, outlets couldn't always be found near entrances. Damn it, why did the clock in the teacher's office have to make such a loud ticking noise?
大丈夫なのですよ。ケイチならきっと見つけてくれますのです。レナさんならいつものレナさんより疑り深いレナさんならどこにどう仕掛けますの？この程度がわからなくてレナさんのトラップで最後なんて北条聡子一生の恥ですわ。
なんだこれ。
I saw a plug inserted into a unit under the principal's desk, and I also saw a cord extending under the door to the reception room. There shouldn't have been any reason why a cord had to be extended into that room. The reception room had an outlet of its own. I tiptoed over through the reception room and opened the door. Squeak! I don't know why I did that. Anyway, the door squeaked as I cracked it open a little. I poked my head inside the reception room. I saw the suspicious cord crossing the room and extending under the door to the hallway. I followed the cord through the reception room, opened the door to the hallway, and the cord was extending into the storage closet. Jesus Christ, that is a super long extension cord. Jesus Christ. The storage closet was used to hold cleaning chemicals. I could smell them from here. The cord was extending into there. I carefully opened the door and turned the light on. The cord was attached to another extension cord, and there was an alarm clock that didn't belong in there. Okay, everything's white. The time bomb! My god. So all I'd have to do was to unplug the cord. I picked up the alarm clock. It looked like a normal alarm clock. Actually, it was a normal alarm clock. I remembered Kumagai-san calling it a kitchen timer. He said it was a bit like an alarm clock. But this wasn't a bit like an alarm clock. It was an alarm clock. Stop saying alarm clock! Fuck! You know what? Y'all can read this part on your own, alright? I'm tired of saying the same fucking words over and over and over and over and over and over. Oh. Nope, not repeating it. Not reading it. You all can go ahead and read this. This is bullshit. Stop repeating the same words over and over. We get it! Eh? What was this extension cord for? Why was this extending all the way from the teacher's office? To trick you. Oh my god! A black shadow was covering me. I felt my body freeze. It was so frozen that I felt I was about to crack. Like my butt crack. Heyo! What? I turned around slowly and saw someone holding a hatchet above their head. Hi! I dropped the alarm clock. It made a noise as it hit the ground.
どうして圭一君は延長コードをたどって目覚まし時計なんか持ってるのかな
Because I want to set it to a point where I can go to sleep and then wake up at a certain time? Because that's what they're for? Okay, if you're gonna kill me, just kill me. All the cells in my body were frozen. This was Rena's trap. Rena was suspicious of everyone, including me. This whole time, she thought there was someone connected to the people outside. This was a trap to lure that person out. Only the thought I said person, and I had to clear my throat. Only the people outside knew about the time bomb. I was told about the whole thing, and so I followed the extension cord and picked up the alarm clock. How stupid of me. You kind of fell for it pretty badly, yeah. Yeah, you trusted me like a sucker. Ha! Okay.
ひどいよ、圭一君。
How could you? Rena hit me with the backside of the hatchet earlier. It was painful, but it didn't kill me. But this time, she was holding the hatchet the right way. She was holding the hatchet the right way. There we go. It wouldn't just crack my forehead. It would split my entire head open. What? Ah, God! Rena lifted the hatchet mercilessly. She moved slowly, as if everything was in slow motion. She looked almost divine. I wouldn't really go that far, but okay, yeah, sure. Maybe it really was holy. Holy fuck, indeed! I was praying, after all. Oh my god. Praying? What was I praying for? Was I praying for my life? What the fuck? Oh my god! It was so sudden, I couldn't tell what happened. I thought their necks were like all locked with those like bike lock things, or was it just Mion? I thought it was all of them. I guess not. Well, Fuck me sideways. Rika-chan had jumped into Rena from behind. I didn't know what kind of weapon Rika-chan used, but Rena started moaning. He clearly hurt. That brought me back to reality. I couldn't just watch them. I had to get the lighter from Rena. Kick her! Kick her while she's down! Down! Make sure you punch her in the throat! I'm so sorry. Rena knew I was after the lighter. She closed her fingers around it tightly. Grab the hatchet! I'll cut her hand off! Rika-chan was grabbing onto the arm that Rena was holding the hatchet in. I wanted to tell her to run, but thanks to Rika-chan, I could use both of my hands to get the lighter. The lighter flew out of Rena's hand. Hell yeah! It hit the hallway wall and dropped down to the floor. Grab it! Go! Run! Throw it out the window or something. I picked it up. At the same time I did, Rena managed to shake off Rika-chan. Fuck. There's our chance. I turned in Satoko's direction. What the? Another choice? What the fuck is this shit? Fuck me sideways. Ah. Satoko, are you still there? There's no time. Well, Satoko, you should be able to figure it out. What the fuck? Why would I say that? What? I'll do this one. The first one. There still wasn't any reply from Satoko. Shit. If we don't know... If we don't find out where Rena's hidden the incendiary device quickly... We've managed to confine her to this space, but finding the device is what's really important. Please, Satoko, you're the only one we're counting on. Yeah, I mean, you do got the lighter, but there's still the problem with the timer thing. Rena, who had thrown Rika-chan aside, swung around to face me as she stood up, her eyes glittering with fury. Ah! And then with a dicey jeer enough to make my hair stand on their ends. Oh, giggity. She raised her hatchet above her head. Not giggity! Oh my god! Shit! Adrenaline gushing throughout my veins, I twisted my body to barely dodge Rena's attack as the hatchet sliced through the air. The hatchet she had swung recklessly sunk into the wooden floor with a thunderous roar. Hell yeah. And Rena retracted it as if it were nothing and held it up once more as she sniggered. What the fuck? How dare you? Flashing her red tongue in mirth. What the fuck, you sicko? Excuse me? But there's no time for an intermission screen, you son of a bitch! What the fuck is this shit?
さよなら、ケイチ君。レナに謝ってもいいよ。
Fuck! I wasn't supposed to be wasting my time doing this. If I don't hurry up, the explosive device Rena set up is going to... Clearly! And then it was immediately after Satoko's desperate scream. We all died. Anything and everything in the world before me disappeared into the void, including myself. Game over, bitches. Okay. Well, that's bad end. Okay. Let's go back and fuck myself later, yeah? Alright. Why? Alright. Second choice it is. Let's load it back up. Well, Satoko, you should be able to figure it out. I heard Satoko screaming from the classroom. Satoko had figured out where Rena hid the time bomb. I wanted to catch Rena, but I didn't have time for that. I had to do something about the time bomb instead. Rika-chan had spread her arms, blocking Rena's path forward. Hell yeah!
バカなことはやめて逃げろ。
ケイイチ、これは初めてではないのですよ。覚えていないのですか？前の時、僕にあとわずかの頑張りがあれば、ケイイチは今度こそ。
Sorry, I thought she was done! Why do they pause like that? I don't understand! They pause for literally seconds when you only need to pause for like half a second. Like, what the fuck? God damn it! Anyway.
だから言ってなのです。
I didn't know what Rika-chan was talking about. But there was one thing I did know. Just like Rena and Mion were ready to give up their lives for their friends, and I was willing to give up mine. Rika-chan was prepared for that too. Therefore, telling Rika-chan to run was like telling her she wasn't my friend. And so, I will depend on my friend Rika-chan.
Rika-chan!
Then tell me the fucking time! What the fuck? Tell me where it is, you son of a bitch! Leaving it to Rika-chan, I dashed for the classroom. Really, you couldn't scream it out? Really, you couldn't? I had to go back to the classroom to figure this all out? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Sure, whatever. Whatever! Anyway, what? As soon as Rika-chan heard Keiichi's footsteps reach the classroom door, she sighed in relief. As she did, Rena's black shadow came ever closer. Laugh it up, bitch!
すごいよすごいよ。これは部活じゃないんだよ。リカちゃんは殺されちゃうよ。怒ったレナにきっと殺されちゃう。
Try me, bitch.
へえ、私が怖くないんだ。リカちゃんすごいよ。
Rika grabbed a mop as she ran from the storage closet. She picked it up and held it upside down like a spear. Rika's stance told Rena that she was ready to fight. Fight on! Rika didn't look like a little girl anymore. She looked so brave that Rena was even startled by it.
すごいね。殺されるのが怖くないんだ。
Rika smiled cynically. Heyo! Rika usually never smiled this way.
この私が死を恐れるとでも。
Oh, yeah.
幾百の死の山脈を越えてきたこの私が今さら何を恐れるというのか。
True.
君、リカちゃんじゃないね。あの夜に出会ったリカちゃんもどきの方だね。正体を表したな、宇宙人め。
So far off.
本物のリカちゃんをどこへやった？
God damn it.
本物のリカ、ここにいるわよ。
みぱー。ああ、その小バカにしたところは間違いなくリカちゃんだね。そう、お社様は宇宙人だった。フルデ家はその末裔で宇宙人の直系の一族だもんね。
God damn it. So stupid.
中の寄生虫を引きずり出してやるからね。
Rena raised her hatchet and charged at Rika with a scream. Rena looked like a beast charging towards its prey. Oh shit! Hell yeah, you take that stance and you fucking stab her with that mop. Rika took a step backwards and lowered her body, preparing to counterattack. She did that with no hesitation.
あいにくね。1分も稼げれば十分なの。遊んであげるわ。
Oh,
なた女。
damn, I'm getting Umaneko vibes for some reason. I don't know why. Hell yeah.
いいですの、ケイチさん。 すべてのヒントと答えはもう朝の時にありましたの。
What do you mean? What do you mean this morning? What?
落ち着け、サトコ。俺に分かるように話せ。
We don't got time for more slowly. Stop it!
つまり、どういうことなんだ?
It's simple if you just remember. Come on, it's quite obvious when you do!
ねえ、今日は臭い。窓閉めて。
バカ。窓を閉めたらもっと暑くなるんだよ。
We had been smelling gasoline coming from outdoors. There were no forestry service people in the office, so they weren't doing any work today. The smell wasn't coming from anything they were doing. In other words, it was the smell of Rena's gasoline. Rena hid the gasoline near the classroom. She had it in a plastic container. You can't smell gasoline that's in a plastic container. So in other words, she had more gasoline ready than just in the container she used to spread it around the classroom. Where was the smell coming from? Was it coming from outside? Vaporized gasoline is heavier than air. It stinks. Wait, what? No, it sinks, not stinks. God damn it. There was another hint other than that.
あれ、俺たちのボールがねえ。王女、お前がまた隠したんだろう。
In the pipes? Maybe? Because the ball would clog it, right? Or something like that? Whatever.
誰がそんなものを隠しますの？どうせ隠すならもう少し気の利いたものを隠しましたよ。
Kids who love to play with their ball never lose it. It should have been in the same place that it always was. But it was gone, so that must mean that Rena used it for something. The gasoline was coming from above. A ball was missing, so maybe it was stuffed somewhere. Ding ding ding.
雨どいの出口をボールで
Hell yeah.
雨どいいっぱいにガソリンを注いだんですの。どこから？ 2階の屋根の上からですのよ。
Oh shit. The drain canal extended along the roof of the second floor and then came straight down to the ground. If it was plugged and filled with gasoline, it was a huge Molotov cocktail that extended from the ground to the roof of the second floor. Furthermore, the drain canal ran by the classroom windows. Oh shit. If the canal exploded, the classroom would explode too. Well, damn.
じゃあ、つまり、次元発火装置は
2階の窓から延長コードか何かで引っ張って屋根の上ですわ。
I picked up a pair of scissors and cut Satoko's bonds.
そういや、リカちゃんはどうやって縄跳びを解いたんだ？
あるございましたわね。私は解けるほど痩せてなくて。
I rubbed Satoko's head.
みんなを頼む。
Aww.
俺は屋上へ行く。
As I jumped out of the classroom, Satoko stopped me.
ケイキさん、これを。
なんだよ、まだ何かあるのか？
Sorry if that was a little bit too fast. I'm. There you go. Pause and read. Something silver sailed through the air. What the fuck? I caught it. It was a metal bat. Oh yeah.
ニーニーのですのよ。後でちゃんと返してもらうでございますからね。
Of course.
すまん、サトコ。
The metal bat fit right in the palm. I didn't even feel its weight. It really eased my mind. The name Satoshi was written on the handle. This was the bat that belonged to Satoko's brother Satoshi. He was a victim of last year's tragedy. You and I were the same. I won't let another tragedy take place. I'll treat this as a gift from you, who is waiting in the wings. Let's rip apart the script of this fucking dramatic tragedy together. God damn it! Let's go, Satoshi! Oh, yeah. I am very dramatic. I don't know why. I'm hyper. What the hell? As I tried to run up the stairs, I heard a loud noise coming from the hallway by the teacher's office. Oh. I saw Rika-chan rolling on the floor. No! Damn, Rika-chan! You held out as long as you could!
クソなのです。
リカちゃん！
身体年齢があと5つもあれば。さあ、次はケイイチくんだよ。
Come, fight on! Ah!
やべえ、とにかく上だ。
Run, bitch! Run!
今は屋根の上だ。
Don't talk about it, just actually do it.
よく気づいたね、よく気づいたね。でもさせるもんか。
Try me, bitch! Rena's face looked unbelievably scary. She was ready to rip me apart if she caught me. In that case, just try me. Hell yeah! I jumped up the stairs, skipping every other step. I turned on the bug in my pocket. I didn't have time to put in the earphones. As Rena flew up the stairs, her foot caught on a jump rope. What the fuck? She tripped, and then 3 buckets fell on her head. What the when? How? What? The result of Satoko's trap. When the fuck did she have time to do that? Hello? The fuck? Excuse me? Oh, Satoko, you better run. Satoko leaned against the wall and waved her index finger in a mocking gesture.
なかなかの線を言ってましたけど、まだまだこの私とトラップ勝負をするのは3億5000光年くらい早くてでございましたよ。さとこちゃん、光年は距離だよ。
Smash! The 4th bucket hit Satoko on the head. Son of a bitch! I continued up to the rooftop. Rena ignored Satoko and ran after me.
大石さんか。やったぞ。ライターは奪った。次元破壊装置も分かってる。屋根の上、雨どいの中だ。今抑えに行ってる。
大石さん、まさかあれじゃ。
Well, she grabbed a pair of binoculars from Kumagai and looked at the rain gutter from the rooftop. There was something like an alarm clock sitting there. How could you not see that? The cord from the clock was extending into the 2nd floor window. It was so obvious, but they didn't even notice until just then. God! You old people! Son of a bitch. Satoko was working hard to remove her classmates' restraints, but she couldn't do anything about the bike lock on Mion's neck. Oh, okay, so it was just her with the bike lock. Okay, got it.
みんな、私はいいから早く逃げて。
あら、ミオさんらしくもない。こういう瞬間でも我が部の部長らしくあるべきではございません。部長はただ一言、こいつを外せと命令遊ばされれば結構ですのよ。
Satoko reached for the back of her collar and produced a bent hairpin. Satoko opened the window, climbed onto the windowsill, and faced the bike lock that was restraining Mion.
みんなは全部のカーテンを開けて窓を全部開けたら外へ駆け出すこと。
Yep, let the air in so that the evaporated gas can leak out.
委員長、
Smart thinking.
前原さんはどうするんです？ケイちゃんは警察が助けてくれるから。みんなはとにかく一刻も早くここから逃げて。ってもう外したの？
北条聡子にとって U 字ロックの U はこんなの楽勝の U でございましたよ。
The binoculars were trained on the classroom. All the curtains were open, as well as all the windows. The children, in turn, were all running out onto the schoolyard. Oshi pushed Otaka aside, then grabbed his radio and yelled into it.
全班突入しろ！突入！人質を全員確保しろ！犯人は人質1名を追って2階へ上がったもよ！
こら！何の真似だね！大石君、無線を返したもん。
What the fuck? Otaka tried to grab the radio from Hoishi, but Kumagai stepped in by strangling him. That's fantastic. There was a dull noise and Otaka crumbled to the floor, convulsing. Oh, fantastic.
ああ、すみませんです。膝がたまたまきれいに入っちゃったっすね。
Oh, it just happened to hit the balls. His family jewels!
教室内にはまだガソリンが充満してるぞ。十分に注意しろ。ガス弾や閃光弾の類の使用は禁ずる。繰り返す。ガス弾、閃光弾の使用は禁ずる。大爆発するぞ。扉を打ち破れないですかね。
教室真正面です。ガソリン臭濃厚。火災に着火の恐れあり。指示を待ちます。
くそ、ブレーカーを落とせば上がりだと思ったのにな。電源室は放棄。2階部分を制圧されたし。
突入班了解。
大高君、電源室確保失敗時はどうするつもりだったんです？
それに失敗しないための特殊部隊だ。
これだから坊ちゃん育ちは。あとは時計のコンセントを抑えるしかないか。
狙撃班より HQ へ。1階屋根部分に男子人質1名を発見しました。
Oh shit.
おいさん、前原君です。
スピーカーを貸せ。前原さん。
Dude, so immersive. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, I like it. Damn, production team, I love it. I shook my head repeatedly. I couldn't do that. Rena was coming after me, so I couldn't head that way. What else could I do? The only way was to go up to the roof for the roof of the second floor and get the clock from there. Oshi-sen was telling me to go further up. Satoko only told me that it was on the rooftop of the second floor, and she didn't tell me where exactly. She only said it was in the drain canal. But maybe Oshi-sen found it with his binoculars. I put my foot on the railing of the veranda and ran up to the rooftop. I had never felt so light. I felt like I could lift myself with just 2 or 3 fingers. Hell yeah. Work out those fingers. Sorry, again, those pauses, fucking irritating. Anyway, there you go, pause and read, and boink. 30 seconds would be plenty of time. I could get there in half that. Over there, was that it? It was! Don't do anything.
実は狙撃銃タイプの催涙ガス銃とかそういうことだったりしません？
Well, shit.
そういうのは軍隊で使ってくださいよ。日本の警察には必要ないですね。
Oh, Lord.
前原さん、追ってきてます。急いで追い詰められる。
How many more seconds do I have? Who cares? Ah! I slid down the roof and grabbed the kitchen timer that was sitting on the drain pipe, which was filled with gasoline. There was a cord with a copper wire attached to it. This was supposed to create sparks and start an explosion. The hands on the clock kept moving, the second hand trying to reach the minute hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Whoa! I threw it to the ground. A moment later, I heard the noise of something breaking. Did I do it? Hossa!
前原さん、やった。
Dude, the production of the voices and the way they're, oh my god, it's just so fucking amazing. God fucking damn it. You could tell how tired he was. Damn, man, damn.
圭一さんはちょっとハラハラさせすぎですわね。
It's actually pretty cool.
余裕がないのはエレガントではありませんでしたよ。
Not only policemen, but the children who were on their way to ambulances raised their voices and cheer.
大石さん、消防からっす。
Oh.
現場は依然危険度最大につき、突入犯全員の即時退却を進言しています。
事件発火装置はもうないのに？
発火装置がなくても危険度は最大級の現場だそうです。
Yeah, because the evaporated gas is still around there, you know.
これ以上は突入犯全員の生命に危険があります。
くそ、屋上の前原君をどうしよう。
It lingers for a while, doesn't it?
2階屋根ならなんとか飛び降りれないか。
Off of that, I don't know, it might break a bone.
大石さん、図面では校舎下に花壇があります。
Oh?
そこへ飛び降りるように誘導しましょう。
大石より突入中の全隊へ作戦中止、退却せよ、退却せよ。聞こえますか、前原さん。それから竜宮さんも、もうそこは危険です。いつ爆発するかわからない。校舎の下に花壇があります。そこへ飛び降りてください。
花壇だって？ちくしょう、ここからじゃよくわかんねえってのによ。
But it didn't sound like I had enough time to be looking for it. I noticed a white hand at the edge of the roof, followed by Rena's head. Hi. Rena slowly crawled up to the rooftop. I waited for her there.
まさかこんなところに隠したのを見つけるとはね。これで全て失敗か。
Rena scratched at her throat. The band-aids peeled off and her throat started to bleed.
ゲームセットだな、レナ。
We were confronting each other on the rooftop of the second floor. This wasn't a club activity, but a real battle. Rena was glaring at me with hatred at first. But maybe because she had already given up, she started smiling wickedly.
Stop being wicked, you son of a bitch.
I heard the chorus of the Higurashi in the background, as if to cool us down from the heat of the battle. I didn't think we needed their service yet, though.
そうだね。すごろくだったらここはゴールで、圭一くんの上がりだね。
Yeah, we know, but it's not club activity, it's real life battle. Let's fight to the death already.
でも、これはゲームじゃない。
Yeah, just what I said. Yeah, there you go.
だからここはゴールじゃなくて、行き止まりって言うんだよ。
Fight me, bitch.
負けを認めないやつだな。
I guess not.
レナはつくづく強いやつだよ。絶対へこたれない、くじけない。最後まで戦う。そして最後まで信じるんだ。
こんな時に褒められてもちっとも嬉しくないね。圭一くんは私が最後の命をかけての計画をぶち壊しにした。人類を宇宙人から守ろうと必死に戦ってたのに、それをぶち壊しちゃった。
Yeah, sure, whatever.
これで人類が滅んじゃったら、圭一くんのせいで滅んだって歴史に残っちゃうんだよ。
Ah, but history is written by the victors. So if aliens really do exist and we go extinct, I mean, basically, history will be written by them, so... Okay, anyway. I didn't mean to laugh, but I couldn't help it. No, go ahead and laugh. She's being stupid. Don't worry about it. My name would be written down in the history books of the aliens as the one who destroyed the human species! Hell yeah. Somehow that sounded kind of cool.
レナ、お前が何と言おうと、このゲームは俺の勝ちだ。すでに俺が勝ってるのに、レナが負けを認めないだけだ。
You're a sore loser.
そうだね。そうなのかもしれないね。
でもそういうものかもしれないよな。ゲームってのは勝者が決まって終わるもんじゃない。敗者が決まって終わるもんなんだ。
True.
ってことは俺が勝つだけじゃダメってことだ。
へえ、それはどういう意味なのかな。
I tapped my shoulder with a metal bat, gesturing for Rena to come at me.
レナにきっちり負けたってことを叩き込んでやろうってことだよ。
Oh shit. I won't run or hide. Do you know why? According to the rules of our club, we don't run from our enemies.
ここで白黒をつけてやるぜ。レナがもう負けてるってことよ。
ふーん。
言ってやるぜ。寄生虫に宇宙人？バカじゃねえのか？バカ。そんなの今時誰が信じるんだよ。ダセえな。鼻で笑っちまうで。
最初から信じてなかったくせに信じてたふりをしてレナを騙してたの？許せない。許せない。
レナが信じてるのは勝手だぜ。だが俺はそんなうさんくせえの信じねえからな。同じ信じるなら徳川の埋蔵金の方が楽しそうだぜ。それでも信じさせたいってんなら俺たち部活メンバーには簡単な信じさせ方があるじゃねえかよ。
Oh shit, nice.
勝った方が正義ってことだね。
そういうことさ。
Hell yeah! Rena and I grinned at each other, and as we went around in circles on the rooftop, we both checked the distance between us.
レナが俺をぶちのめせたなら俺も宇宙人の話を信じてやろうじゃねえか。朝晩 UFO を呼ぶ怪しげな踊りをして牛小屋にキャトルミューティレーションに行ってやら。だがなレナ、俺にグーの音が出ないくらいにぶちのめされたらそん時は覚悟してもらうぜ。
それを取り切れる必要はないかな圭一君なんかに私が負けるはずないもん。
Rena came at me with a heavy strike. Oh shit! I caught it easily with a metal bat. It looked like there were some sparks. This was finally getting interesting.
まあそう言うなよ。意外にそうでもなかったりするもんだぜ。俺も部活で何度も激戦をくぐってきてようやく分かってきたことがある。自分ってやつをな、どういう時に自分が最高のパワーを出せるか分かってきたんだ。
へえ、それは何かな
Rena, your hatchet can be a powerful weapon, but my metal bat is as powerful as your hatchet. Sure, it doesn't have a blade, but it reaches farther, and it's easy to handle. I won't be going for a defensive battle. I'm going to fight you face to face, and I'm going to defeat you. I'm sure I'm stronger than you physically, but you're better at drawing out your true potential, Rena. In other words, we're equally matched. This is great. I won't need to hold back at all.
私を叩きのめしたらどうするって？ほらほらほらほら！押されてるんじゃないかな。
遊んでやってるだけだぜ。まあ見てろ。レナをコテンパンにしたらどうしてやろうかね。これだけ互いにコインやチップをかけまくってるんだ。 相当の支払いを覚悟してもらうぜ。
得ることのかなわない勝利に酔うもまた川山陽の醍醐味だね。圭一君の虚勢が痛々しいよ。
ちっちっち、分かってないな。俺はご褒美のデカさに比例してパワーアップする男だぜ。そうだな。もちろん俺専属のメイドさんだよな。朝はおはようございますから夜はおやすみなさいまでたっぷりたっぷりご奉仕三昧だ。メイド衣装は監督に全面協力を受けて日替わりチェンジのお楽しみ。おお、夜はおやすみなさいまで。いや今夜は寝かさないぜ。
Oh God. Okay, the way he said it and that sentence. Oh my God. Okay, Creepsville. Watch out, folks.
なんてどうだ。
圭一君らしいな。そんなのはごめんだね。むしろ私が勝って逆の立場にしてあげるよ。
We both laughed like crazy people as we struck at each other. It was strange how much fun it was becoming. Rena and I were trying to kill each other, and yet it was a blast. Sparks were flying. We could get seriously injured. Yeah, well, if we fell off the rooftop, we'd break our bones. Yet this was so much fun. I had been mourning and crying all day today while Rena terrified me. Really now. How did all that turn into this?
ってことは結局俺たちにシリアスは似合わねえってことだ。
Is this gonna end soon?
互いの火花を浴び合いながらヘラヘラしてるのが互いに性に合ってるってわけだ。
おあいにくだね。レナはエレガントで上品なのが大好きなの。
Right.
そういうヘラヘラしたのは圭一君が一人でお楽しみ遊ばせ。
Rena's next strike came at a strange angle, but I managed to deflect it.
おっと甘い甘い全然ダメだぜ。やっぱりお前撃沈確定だな。
ようやく体が温まってきたところだよ。こんなのウォーミングアップでしょ。は
あ？バカなりゃしねえよ。こんなのお散歩程度だな。お前汗だくだぜ。
お前は汗の代わりに血を垂らせばいいや。
前原さん、飛び降りて飛び降りてダメっすね。血が上っちゃってるようで声が聞こえてないみたいです。おいさ
ん。ああ、ごめん。何？
何をぼーっとしてるんですか。彼を救出する方法を考えないと。
He was so engrossed into it. It's like a TV show! Oshi couldn't figure out why he was so distracted, considering the seriousness of the situation. He was engrossed in watching the two of them fight with the sunset behind them. And then night came. Holy shit. But Oshi wasn't the only one. Everyone watching was captivated by their battle on the rooftop. At that moment, a sudden loud voice broke the silence. The students who were about to climb onto the ambulance were cheering him on. Mion was being loaded onto a stretcher with bandages around her head, but even she sat up, captivated as she was by Rena and Keiichi's duel. Our once happy days were supposed to have shattered due to the series of misunderstandings. They were supposed to be irretrievable. But, why did I feel this way? This was such a close game, but it wouldn't be fun to stay in a stalemate forever. Sorry, everyone. Rena and I kicked at each other with perfect timing and increased the distance between us.
楽しくなってきたぜ。どうだレナ、最高に楽しくねえか。
レナは最初から楽しいよ。でもケイイチ君の頭を叩き割ったらもっと楽しいかな。
Jesus.
かな。
ちょ危ねえ。おらおら、こっちへ戻ってこい。足場を十分に使おうじゃねえか。こんな最高の舞台何度もあるもんじゃねえ。まんべんなく楽しもうぜ。
絵になるよ、絵になるね。私たちほらいつの間にか月を背負ってるんだね。風が気持ちいいや。
It was such a fantastical scene. Two people were fighting on the rooftop of the school building, with the moon behind them. It was almost unbelievable. All the policemen and children looked at that mysterious and fantastical scene from a distance, completely entranced. Everyone was thinking the same thing, but nobody said anything. Why does it look like they're having fun?
なんかよ、こういう涼しさでこう暑くなるとよ、綿流しの祭りの時を思い出すんだよな。どうも俺は静かに夕涼みってのがダメでさ。月が出るとはしゃがずにはいられなくなっちまうんだよ。
All of us club members went crazy on the night of Watanagashi. The mayor scolded us by the end of it, but we laughed at each other and promised to do the same thing again next year.
月に酔うか、なんだかかっこいいじゃない。私たちはもう月に酔ってるのかもしれないね。
ああ、同感だな。仲間と命のやり取りをしてて、そいつが面白いと感じちまうようじゃ。俺こいつがそうさ、ルナティックってやつさ。
Some people say the moon has the power to arouse passions in people. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. One thing that's for sure is that even if it were a new moon tonight, we would still feel the same way. As our surroundings got darker, the sparks we'd create with each other with each hit, started to look like fireflies. Hey now, isn't there gasoline in a drain pipe right nearby? Who cares? If an explosion happens, it happens.
ほら、何をやってんだか。バットが汗で滑ってるんじゃない？休憩にしてハンカチで手でも拭いたら？その間に頭を叩き割るけどね。
そいつはいいや。レナこそ汗でスカートがまとわりついて気持ち悪いだろ。脱いでもいいんだぜ。
Again, what the fuck are with these
俺は
pauses?
手を出さないで見物するけどな。
Is it just me? God damn it. There you go. Pause and read if you want.
へえ。それで足に見とれてる隙にガツンとお見舞いするよ。
Hell yeah.
楽しいな、レナ。
悪くないね。
We flew, we danced. We struck, we laughed. We stepped back once in a while to catch a breath, and then charged at each other and let the sparks fly. We aimed at each other as we went around in circles on the rooftop of the school, our special stage. Rena and I are all sweaty, and I can hear a loud-ass motorcycle out there or a vehicle. I don't really care. Their engine is very big. I can fuck myself in the ass. But we weren't exhausted yet. The beads of sweat rolling down my body just tickled me. Tickle, tickle. We exchanged furious blows one after another. Neither of us was at an advantage or disadvantage. Neither of us exulted in victory or raged in defeat. The battle with Rena in itself was fun. It was like a dance. A dance I couldn't dance by myself. It was a dance I could only dance with someone with whom I was equally matched.
あの時さ、クラス全体の部活の日、水鉄砲で一騎打ちした時さ、思わなかったか？
実は私も思ってた。
もう一回こんな戦いをしてみたいって。
As we thought that way on the rooftop, our classmates down below must have thought the same thing. God damn it. Our fight was so pure and passionate that everyone thought the same thing. We want to join them. No. Don't do that. Oh, shit.
水鉄砲だったけど、やることは同じだった。
あの時より面白いぜ。今度は水の残量なんか気にしなくていいんだからよ。
水鉄砲じゃ火花も出ないしね。
打ち合うこの感覚もないもんな。
We both were breathing hard, waiting for the right timing to take a step forward. In the midst of that, we grinned at each other.
あの時も多分言ったセリフだが、あえてもう一度言うぜ。
じゃあレナもあの時と同じセリフで返そうかな。
We both smiled wickedly in the same moment. And
やり合うのが楽しくてならねえぜ。決着がつくことすら興ざめするくらいにな。
負けても恨まないでね。
ああ、恨まない。この勝負を終わらせた自分の不甲斐なさを恨んでやるぜ。だがそいつを恨むのはどうやらレナの方になりそうだな。
どうかな。ケイチ君、足が藁だよ。
そったれおりゃ
Everyone was captivated by our fight. They were swept up in our fight. We both had weapons. Weapons deadly enough to seriously hurt one another. But we were both perfectly matched, and neither of us had hit the other yet. Why did they look so happy? This was just ridiculous! All the people below were just watching this fight on the rooftop with the beautiful moon as a backdrop. Not even the police could stop them. This was impossible. This battle was absurd and absolutely impossible.
Keiichi-san! なるべく屋根の中央を維持するんですのよ。わずかの高みを生かすんですわ。
Satoko and some of her classmates cheered Keiichi on, but there were some who were cheering for Rena too. Excuse me? Do you remember what she just did earlier that day? Are you fucking insane? You fucking kids are stupid. Carry on. To them, this was no longer a fight to the death. It was just a second round of their water gun battle fight, whatever. A club activity is a club activity, and a game is a game. This was just a second round, so nobody would die. Right. Even though they had real weapons. Nobody thought they would get hurt. Rika wasn't cheering. She was just looking up at the rooftop.
こんなの見たことない。
Yeah, see there, Rika? We can change fate, baby! Hell yeah! Rika thought to herself. She thought Keiichi could win. Not just against Rena. Rika thought Keiichi could even destroy the walls of the maze of tragedies that had no exit. I know, right? Take a fucking shot already so we can end this madness. As Otaka yelled into the radio, Mion screamed for him to stop. At least shoot into air so they know that they got snipers there and they can, like, halt and stop. I don't know, just do something. Whoa there. Okay, don't throw my name out like that. What the fuck? Meow. I know, right?
あの二人は殺し合いをしてるんじゃない。ただ打ち合って火花を飛ばして遊んでるだけなんだよ。見てわかるでしょ。そしてケイちゃんは語りかけてる。自分がレナと対等なことを。対等というのは一番信頼できるということ。ケイちゃんはレナの目を覚ませる。いや、もう覚ましつつあるんだよ。レナの悪い夢はもう終わりつつあるんだ。
ケイイチ君はやっぱり最高だよ。君だけは殺したくない。君がいない世界はさぞや退屈だろうと思うよ。
へ、なんだか照れるお言葉痛み入るぜ。んでどうするんだその世界とやらは。宇宙人の侵略があって大変じゃねえのかよ。
宇宙人なんて寄生虫なんてなんだかどうでもいいような気がしてくるよ。世界が滅ぶならいつでも好きな時に滅べばいいし、 御三家の陰謀なんて知ったことか。
ああ、そうさ。たとえ明日隕石がぶつかって地球が砕けるとしたって、
今この瞬間より楽しいことなんて他にあるもんか。
チェ、それにお前毒を盛られてて今夜で死んじまうんじゃねえのかよ。余命の短いやつがピンピンしやがって。
そうだったね。すっかり忘れてたよ。私は今夜中に首をかきむしって死んでしまうんだったっけ。
なんだよ、自分で作った設定だろ。忘れるんじゃねえや。ほれ、たまには首をボリボリかきやがれ。分かってるよ。もう痒くなんかねえんだろ。そりゃそうさ。首をひっかくより。
私たちはもっと楽しいことをしているんだもの。
I wished it would never end. But my body was screaming. I was breathing hard and felt dizzy from lack of oxygen. My upper body felt as light as a piece of paper, as if even a slight breeze could take me away. It really had been a blast, but I needed to end it soon. I felt the same sadness as in that water gun fight. Back then, it had been declared a draw.
今回はどうなるだろうね。
さてな、一つ言えることがある。
え？
最高に楽しかったぜ。
I jumped backwards and slammed the roof with my bat. The sound was as intense as a huge drum, and the noise woke up the people who were captivated by our fight. The silence returned, and the chorus of Higurashi filled the air.
じゃあ、一度間合いを開こうじゃねえか。
そうだね。次の一撃で今度こそ決着をつけよう。
We started to move slowly and increased the distance between us. Everyone realized it. This fight was ending very soon.
じゃあ最後の最後だ。もう一回確認するぜ。
なんだっ
けおいおい、この戦いはお互いかけてるものがあったろうが。お前、そのために戦ってたんじゃなかったのかよ。
そうだったっけ。ごめん、忘れちゃってた。
ち、仕方ねえやつだな。確認するぜ。まずは俺が勝った場合だ。俺の専属メイドになってご奉仕三昧の前にした。人前ではこれが私のご主人様ですってちゃんと紹介するんだぞ。
可愛い服じゃないと嫌だよ。
そこは任せろ。監督の完全監修のもと、古式ゆかしいオールドスタイルからちょっとドキドキな改造メイド服までいろいろと取り揃える。もちろん特注でレナにぴったりとフィットするサイズなんだ。すごいだろ。
すごいすごい。負ける気はさらさらないけど、なんだか楽しそう。
次はレナが勝った場合だ。
I paused for a moment.
レナが勝ったなら俺はレナの話を信じる。
Rena was happy until just a moment ago, but that expression was suddenly wiped from her face.
宇宙人が地球侵略に来ていて、俺たちの頭の中には寄生虫が入ってる。そしてそれを園崎家が暗躍してて秘密研究をしてて、世界は明日から宇宙人に支配されるって話を信じてやる。あとお前は毒で今夜死んじまうんだよな。最後はちゃんと見とってやるから安心しろ。
なんだか私が勝ってもつまんないね。圭一君が勝った方のご褒美の方が楽しそうだよ。
仕方ねえだろ。お前そういう話だから わざわざ学校を乗っ取ったんじゃなかったのかよ。
そうだったんだっけね。ごめん、忘れそうになってたよ。
Rena smiled sadly for a moment, but soon that expression was wiped off her face too.
俺は何しろレナのメイドさんがかかってるんだからよ。意地でも勝ちに行くぜ。
ブーブー、レナが勝っても面白くないよ。
なんだよ。じゃあ今から帰るか。レナが勝ったらどうするよ。
Finally, Rena smiled happily again. The breeze dried our sweat. It was a good feeling. We no longer went crazy, even with the moon out. We could finally enjoy the coolness of the evening. It would be so nice if we could just lie down on our backs and gaze at the moon. Still smiling a little, Rena spoke.
私もケイチ君と同じご褒美がいいな。
なんだよそれ。俺がメイドかよ。どぎついな。
別にメイドさんじゃなくていいよ。でも他は同じ。朝は私におはようって言って、夜は私におやすみって言ってほしい。
Oh, that's so fucking adorable. Basically proposing.
いっぱい私に優しくしてほしい。いっぱい私を楽しくさせてほしい。あれこれじゃ私が勝ってもケイイチ君が勝っても私たちずっと一緒なんだよね。
一緒ではあるが待遇にえらい違いがあるけどな。
どうしてこんなにも大好きなケイイチ君と私はこんなことをしてるんだろう。
さーてな、どうして俺たちは屋根の上になんかいるんだ。何しに俺たちはここへ登ったんだっけ。
どうしてだったっけ。忘れちゃったよ。
バカと煙は上へ登るってやつだろ。じゃあ俺たちは二人とも大バカだな。
バカ仲間だね。
仲間だな。じゃあそろそろ行こうじゃねえか。せっかくの体がクールダウンしちまう。
そうだね。体が冷めちゃわないうちに決着をつけよ
う。We readied our weapons and took our stances.
私ね、やっぱりやめないってそう言おうと思った。
I shook my head slowly.
ダメだ。決着は必要なんだ。じゃないと終わらない。せっかくの俺とお前の戦いが終われない。うやむやじゃダメなんだ。綺麗に終わらないとダメなんだ。
こんなのおかしい。ひょっとしたらどっちが勝っても負けてもご褒美がなしになるかもしれない。
その時も恨みっこはなしだぜ。だから先に言っとく。
何？
楽しかったぜ。
私もだよ。
レナ、仮に俺たちのどちらかが死のうと俺たちは絶対にまた会えるから。だからまた会えたなら
今度は普通に遊んで普通に笑い合って普通に恋をしよう。絶対に互いを疑わない。互いを絶対に信じ合う。だから絶対に会えるよね。絶対だよね。
ああ、絶対だ。
Tears appeared in Rena's eyes. I noticed I was about to break down too.
じゃあ行くぜ。
There was no signal, but we stepped forward at the same time. Our shadows jumped in the moonlight. We were fighting so viciously earlier, but now it was like we were moving very slowly. We must have looked like a shadow play. Everyone was watching the shadows dance. Rena's shadow hit my metal bat violently. As a result, I let go of it. The metal bat bounced once on the roof, then rolled down to the schoolyard. I had lost my weapon. Here was Rena's chance. Of course, she wouldn't miss it. I was lying flat on the roof, and Rena got on top of me. Rena's knees were holding down my arms, and there was no way for me to fight back. The moon was divided into two. The shadow of Rena's hatchet had split the moon right down the middle. This was the end.
やるな。腕が抜けねえや。
ねえ、ケイチ君。もう決着ついたんだよね。
おいおい、まだついてねえだろ。そいつを振り下ろすまではまだつかないぜ。
嫌だ。
うん？
嫌だよ。嫌だ。
Rena's arms were still raised, but tears were pouring from her eyes.
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんだろう。どこで変になっちゃったんだろう。私はみんなを大好きで、みんなを信じていたはずなのに、どこで信じられなくなってしまったんだろう。どうしてケイイチ君にナタを振り上げているのかわかんない。どうして私はこんなにも大好きな仲間たちにこんなにも恐ろしいことをしてしまったんだろう。
お前、そうか。気づいたのか。この世界で気づけたのかよ。
自分で自分が信じられないよ。こんなにもあんなにも楽しい日々だったのに、どうして私は何の不満もなかったし、何の不安もなかったのに、どうして自分で壊してしまうような真似を。
レナ、お前はやっぱりすげえよ。
After I killed you and Mion, I didn't realize I had done anything wrong, so I left a note and called Oishi-san. I still believed that someone else was at fault. Until... even after I was dead. I didn't even notice I had sinned. How sad it was to kill my friends because of a little misunderstanding, even when they were trying to help me. And how painful it was not to realize it was a sin.
だから、レナはすごいんだよ。仲間を一人も殺さなかった。お前は罪を犯す前に気づけたんだよ。さすがだよ、レナ。さすがだよ。俺とは違うんだ。
Rena stood up slowly and lowered her hatchet.
仲間を傷つけたよ。みーちゃんにひどいことをした。
後で謝っとけ。俺的には当分の間、姉妹の入れ替わりを見抜けて、ちょうどいい傷跡だと思ってるぞ。
それに、殺しちゃってるもんね、私。
ん？ 誰も殺してないだろ。誰を殺したよ。
間宮里奈と北条哲平。
ああ、あいつらか。
あの二人を殺すことは正しいことだと思ってた。でもあの二人を殺した日からもう世界はおかしくなっていたと思う。だということはあの二人を殺すのは正しいことじゃなかったのかな。
正しいかどうかは知らんが、最善手じゃなかったことは確かだな。
最善手って？
そんなこともわからないのかよ。
I grabbed Rena's head and embraced her. Then I told her. I told her something so simple. It was so simple that anyone could think of it. But Rena didn't do it. I didn't do it either back then.
何かやばかったり、疑いそうになったり、辛いことがあったりしたときはな。
It was so simple.
仲間に相談するんだよ。
そうだよね。そうだよね。
Rena cried in my arms for a while. She cried about the wrong choice she made at the very beginning. The choice couldn't have been hard to see. I'm sure it was something that was within her grasp. How stupid it was to worry about it by herself. She had friends. She had friends whom she trusted. Why did she think she couldn't talk to her friends about it?
私が間違ってた。どうして話さなかったんだろう。なんで私はみんなを信じてるのに信じてなかったんだろう。
俺もかつてそうだった。だから俺は笑わねえぞ。でも気づけたならいいんだ。しかもレナは俺なんかよりずっと早く気づけたじゃねえか。
We will trust each other. We will never doubt our friends. We will rely on each other. We will talk to each other and help each other. That's why friends are always happy and why we can endure anything together.
じゃあレナ、幕の降りた舞台だけどさ、カーテンコールに答えようじゃないか。これで全部おしまいだぜ。
カーテンコールって何かな？
まあまあ、俺の独り言だ。最後だけ付き合ってくれよ。
We stood up together, holding hands. The moon was hanging behind us. When I nodded, Rena threw away her hatchet. It disappeared into the darkness below. Then I spoke to the audience in hell, the demons who weren't expecting this ending. I was proclaiming victory.
これで今宵はおしまいだぜ。俺たちは惨劇に打ち勝った。もう俺たちは互いを疑わない。だからいつまでも結束している。だからどんな惨劇が訪れようとも二度と屈すると思うんじゃねえ。悲劇など知るか、惨劇など知るか。悪魔どもが喜ぶ脚本が今後どれだけやってこようとも、俺たちが全部ぶち壊してやるぜ。
The scenario jump mode has been unlocked. What? Alright, whatever. The tips reading room has been unlocked. Alright. The Demon Script. Nice. To my understanding, that's like a very long read, so I'm not going to put that into the video. I may actually just read that by myself. But, I mean, there's other videos out there with that probably included, so go check those out if you want to. But yeah, that was, that was Arc 6. Tsumihoroboshi. Damn. That was good. I mean, you know, not as drastic as others, but it was okay. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I think we're past 3-hour mark, I think. Damn, haven't done 3 hours in quite a while. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Because now we get into the good stuff. Hell yeah, with Arc 7 and 8, which has been released. So, I think it has anyway. I don't know if it's on a set timer, or it's because it's based on the Japanese schedule, I think. I don't know yet, because they're hours ahead of us or whatever, so, again, I don't know. The timing's weird. But anyway, it should be out, or you can still pre-order it. Either way, go buy it, because Arc 8 is the finale of Higurashi, the series, and, well, support, you know, support the game, support the maker of Higurashi and shit. But, yeah, damn. This was a wild ride, and hope you all look forward to Arc 7. So, please stay tuned for that. And if you did enjoy this finale, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So, until next time, please, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks.